Good. Appropriate time of the day to you, ladies and gentlemen. That's not right. You're not ladies and gentlemen, you're friends and enemies. What a disaster this has started off to be. Never mind. Good. Appropriate time of the day, friends and enemies. I am Richard, and this is LMTDTMFFR, or, say it with me now, a limited time offer, no vows. And here we are today on Point&Click Sunday. Indeed, it is such a disaster. I said, ladies and gentlemen, and not friends and enemies, for those of you just joining us. So my traditional opening was a disaster. But yes. Good morning, or good appropriate time of the day. Point&Click Sunday. We are working our way through the Blackwell series, where you can play as a ghost and a medium at the same time, trying to move ghosts onto their right rewards is not correct thing, but onto their final destination, wherever that may be. We've only had one of the 5 ghosts that we've come across so far who has gone to the bad place. And I think that was just because we failed it, rather than because that is where they were destined to go. Because yes, a giant demon appeared, and we were just not quick enough to get it done. Never mind. You can play as a rare, if you want, rather than a medium well done. But with all of that waffle out of the way to begin with, let's switch on over to the game. And unfortunately, you're going to see behind the scenes because I had it all set up and it was working perfectly yesterday, but then when I come to run it today, no. So we're back to capturing the display window rather than capturing a specific window. So you're going to see the behind the scenes stuff, and there we go. And yes, you are getting the music, that's awesome. So this is what you see. Also, why is that not on? Because that is not on. Look, yes, I am here. You can see my face today. I decided that was a thing that was happening today. So, faces and games. We were just going to head to the tavern. I can't remember what it was called. I'm sure it'll be in my notes if I check them. There you are, Minette. Or Minetta, they pronounced it, sorry, didn't they? Well, Frank Lyons, the amazing actor, died of a heart attack and is still running lines in his in the park where his last scene was. So let us head out to the Minetta.
Let's go.
Alright, I'm coming.
Well, you obviously did not watch the Alien Isolation series. I did, where I was on screen all of the time. Otherwise you could have seen me there. And yeah, I don't usually do camera stuff, not because I don't want to show my face, but because I think the game should speak for itself. But for today, meh, I don't know. I just wanted the camera on. Possibly because... there we go. Possibly because I had this working like this before, and now I'm stubborn enough to get it going. Ooh, photos. I wonder if there are famous people photos. Let's
Black
have a
and
look.
white pictures of old celebrities. I don't recognize any of them.
Oh, well then we're going to immediately switch over to Joey. This should do just by pressing tab.
Black and white pictures.
No, I press tab.
Black and white. I don't.
No, you don't like tab. Alright, fine.
Has-beens from days gone by.
Oh, I thought you might recognize some of them, Joey. Alright, never mind. Oh, a portrait. That's different.
It's a portrait of an old man.
Can you not read who the portrait is?
Black and white picture. I don't recognize.
Okay. More photos everywhere. Please don't tell me there's one photo that I need to pick out of all of them, and that's Frank Lyons, because that would be horrible. Just run off mouse cursor over everything. I mean, I guess this is the same as looking over everything with our eyes. There's a bartender. And there's a bar. But no tender. Oh, there's drinks.
I don't know much about brands, but it seems like decent stuff.
Oh, well. Let's see what Joey thinks of the portrait.
It's a portrait of an old guy.
Do you have to float right immediately inside of me like that? That's horrible.
Years ago, I could tell you what was a good year and what wasn't. Those days are long gone.
No, you can still tell me. The knowledge is still there.
He looks capable enough. I wonder how strong his martinis are.
Well, let's go make that our first question if we can. Oh, there's a back room.
He looks pleasant enough, even though it's practically empty in here.
Hey, bartender, how strong are your martinis?
Hi.
Afternoon. What can I get for you?
Oh no, I'm not here to drink.
Not yet, anyway.
I was hoping you could answer some questions for me.
Really?
Yeah,
dear.
is that a problem?
No, it's just that this never happened to me before. You always see bartenders being questioned in the movies, but it never actually happens. You a detective?
Something like that.
Cool. How can I
Psychic
help?
detective. Alright. Well, let's ask basic questions about the Minutes, first of all. Or Minetta. Tell us about Minetta.
What can you tell me about this place?
The Minetta? Been here forever. 60 or 70 years at least. I've only been here a few weeks myself, so I don't know much of the history.
Well, then you're useless, aren't you? Wonder if you know anything else
What
about
can you
the
tell me
Minetta.
about this place?
The Minetta? 60.
okay.
I've only.
Just the same thing. Alright. Does somebody... No, that's the... Yeah, let's ask about Monique Stallman, who's the CEO of Star Films? Or no, Cube Films.
Does a
Cube
Monique
Star?
Stallman ever come in
Whatever.
here?
Never heard of her, sorry.
Oh well. Have you ever been to the park gallery that isn't open yet?
Have you ever been to the park gallery?
No, sorry.
Didn't think so. Alright, now let's get to the heart of the matter. Sidekick detective. Very good. Hey, Frank Lyons had a heart attack. Did you hear about that?
I was wondering if you've seen Frank Lyons.
Frank Lyons, the actor? Didn't he die a few months ago?
Yeah, he did. I think he might have come here before he died.
Well, we get all sorts in here, but I don't think we've ever seen him.
I don't know what you're getting at with me saying heart of the matter when we're talking about heart attacks. I guess I ought to ask that question again, just in case.
Are you sure you've never seen Frank Lyons come in here?
Yeah, I'm quite sure.
I think he's telling the truth.
Well, yeah, you've only been here a couple of weeks, so you wouldn't have done. Hey, do you happen to know about Frank's apartment? In a similar vein? Anything about that, you know?
What are the chances of you knowing where Frank Lyons lived?
You a
Very
groupie
small.
or something?
No,
Yeah.
not exactly.
Hell, either way, I can't help you.
Oh well, are you sure?
What are the chances of you knowing where Frank Lyons lived?
You a groupie or something?
No, not exactly.
Hell, either way, I can't help you.
Alright, thanks for answering my questions. Now, let me attempt to go in the back room where you will say, hey, no, you can't go in the back room because blah 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 blah.
There's nothing but empty tables back there.
Yeah, but there might be.
There's nothing but empty tables back
Right,
there.
but I want to go back there.
There's nothing but empty tables back.
Please don't make me look at all of the photos.
Black and white pictures of old celebrities. I don't recognize any of them.
Is there? What if I talked to you about this paperclip there,
A
bartender?
paperclip won't be much use there.
Thank you for the hint that the photos are irrelevant. What if I show you Monique's card, bartender?
Monique's card won't help me there.
No.
There's nothing but empty tables back there.
But I want to go back there and see the empty tables.
There's nothing but empty tables back there.
Alright, maybe. I mean, you say you're always there. Yeah, Frank told us he was famous there. This is weird. Well, perhaps if I can't combine clues anymore. That was the previous game. I mean... Alright, let's go back there and ask again then. Back to Frank Lyons in the park. Cube Star Films, that's what it is. Right, to the Gothic Bridge. Now we
What
need
do
to...
you mean? No. What do you mean?
Switch to Joey. Talk to Frank Lyons. Maybe we can talk to you about the apartment.
Hello, Frank.
Oh, hey.
I mean, you would know where your apartment is, right? Tell me about your
Hey,
apartment.
Frank, could you tell me where you live?
Sorry, but I hardly know you.
Aw, come on, you can trust me.
I really don't think so. Sorry.
Well, the Minetta never knew where you were.
Funny thing, I went to the Minetta. They never heard of you.
Why would they?
You said you went there all the time.
I've never heard of the place.
You told me you were famous there.
Famous?
Yeah, famous at the Minetta.
The Minetta? I go there all the time. It's like my second home.
But you just said...
Say, could you spare some money for the Joe Gould Fund?
Joe Gould Fund? What's that?
What's what?
The Joe Gould Fund.
I have no idea.
But you just... Oh, never mind.
Yeah, because he's being... Who is Joe Gould? I don't know. I was going to say, yeah, I had forgotten that you appeared to be two different people. Taken over by two different things. Never mind. Indeed. Let us not recognise they are two different characters. And yeah, does that ever work? But you can really touch me. I mean, yeah, sure it does.
Well, see you
On children who don't know any better.
What do
Hey,
you mean?
you can give me some of
What's-
your...
Much
what
as
do you
I'd
mean?
like to, I can't leave without her.
Oh,
What do you
okay.
mean?
So I have to be Rosa
What
to
do
leave.
you mean?
What
I knew
do
you'd come.
you mean?
I knew you'd come.
I knew you'd come.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Wait, I know that.
That's not the right place to put the emphasis, is it? Let's go back to the computer and use our ultra-advanced search engines. Search, and we will look for Joe Gould. Joe Gould, known as Professor Seagull. West Village Bohemian was a familiar figure during the 1960s, regular at the Minetta Tavern. Joe Gould was often homeless and often broke. He claimed he was writing a book entitled The Oral History of the World and spent most of the time soliciting money, the Joe Gould Fund, in order to keep working on it. In reality, the book never existed, but his energy and enthusiasm were said to inspire other writers such as Joseph Mitchell. That is a name that I vaguely recall. Indeed, by the power of Oogle. Joseph Mitchell. Joseph Mitchell was a... Oh, right, okay. That was the guy who was in the previous game who was writing stuff, and then the Countess was killing off people. Oops, sorry, spoilers for the last game. Anyway, Joseph Mitchell was on staff of the New Yorker magazine for nearly 60 years, from 1938 until his death in 1996. He is known for his plain-spoken essays of eccentrics and unstable people on the fringes of society. Joseph Mitchell is also known for a legendary case of writer's block. After completing his last biography in 1964, he continued to go to his New Yorker office every day until his death, but never completed another article for the magazine. Yes, the person who could be that lady in the one art piece that we previously saw. Just out of interest, the Countess. Oh, okay, fine. What about the New Yorker? You gonna give me anything on that? Nope. Rosa Blackwell? I think I've looked up Rosa Blackwell already.
Don't know what else I expected to find.
Perhaps stuff about you. And have you had any new? No, we've read all of that. Oh well. This page under construction. And it's got the bear in the background. P.I. Griff. Oh, I keep forgetting you just close down here, not exit the window.
I have nobody to call.
You could
I
call
rarely
your
do
editors.
these days.
Well, if the sound effects were anything to go by, it started raining.
Let's go.
Yeah, let's blow this popsicle stand.
So perhaps something has changed. Let's go back to the Minetta. Yeah, look, I think that's rain. Either that or grey things have started falling down on me. Do you say Joe Gould on you? Yes, you do.
It's a portrait of Joe Gould.
I mean, you don't look like Frank Lyons.
It's a portrait of Joe Gould.
Yeah, but is the glass half empty or half full? Or is it not at capacity yet? Alright. Well, he's got a stick. Or is that meant to be a cigarette? I guess that's a cigarette with smoke coming off of it, rather than a branch with a wispy bit coming out the top. Do you know anything about Joe Gould?
Hi there. Got time for some more questions?
Sure, ask away.
Joe Gould Fund.
Have you ever heard of Joe Gould or anything called the Joe Gould Fund?
Yeah, you could say that. Sometimes I think they should just rename this place the Joe Gould Bar and be done with it.
Really?
People hear about him and they come in here to ask about him. That's his portrait up there behind you. He died a long time ago.
Who was he?
He was some homeless guy who wandered the West Village in the 50s and 60s. He told some crazy stories and people found him entertaining, so they gave him money for his food and his beer. He referred to the money as the Joe Gould Fund. He also tried to write a book or something.
He never finished it?
Nope.
Hey, sounds like your soulmate.
You're a dick.
Anything else you can tell me about Joe Gould?
I don't know much else, sorry. If you want to know more, check in another time. Lots of artist types come in here. They all know about Joe Gould.
Oh, artist types, you say? He was a private dick, if I remember. So, artist types, we could go to the gallery and ask. And also, Monica Stallman. I mean, it's raining. And, I mean, I would like to go to the Gothic Bridge and confront this ghost who is obviously possessed by another ghost. But that is a bit weird even for me. Oh, have we got a scene? No, you just happen to be standing in the thing. Would you come over here and be larger, please? There we go.
Hi, Josie. Can I talk to you for a bit more?
I'm kinda swamped, but okay.
I'm sorry, I just wanted to know if you've ever heard of the Joe Gould Fund.
Have you ever heard of Joe Gould or the Joe Gould Fund?
Nope, sorry.
Alright, okay. I'm pretty sure I've asked you about Frank's
Do you know
apartment
where
already.
Frank Lyons lived by any chance?
I don't know. LA? That's where all the Hollywood people live.
Yeah, I've heard that response before. No, thank you.
Thanks, Josie. I'd better get going.
Sure, Rosangela. I'll see you at the opening tomorrow.
Yeah, I'll definitely be there.
This painting is called The Dark Lady.
The Dark Lady. Hey, Joey, come and look at the painting called The Dark Lady again. Do you remember anything more?
This painting looks familiar. I can't put my finger on why.
If only you could remember the one incident where you went around and found somebody who was murdering people to create ghosts. Alright, no. Hey, I think I dated her. I mean, yeah, that's a possibility that Joey could come up with, I guess. Alright, let's go to Cube Star Films.
Come in.
I mean, the cat is still there, but
Oh,
I don't
hello.
really know what to do with the
Again?
cat.
Oh, Ilsa, you're back.
Oh my
Make
goodness!
yourself at home. You always do.
The cat came in because it's raining. Of course. Of course. I mean, I don't know why I'd want the cat. I mean, it was Frank's. Oh, you're gonna have one of them dangly things on your the tags, which will tell you the address to deliver it to, aren't you? That's
Cute
great.
cat. Thanks, but she's not mine. She was Frank's.
Yeah, we know
Just
that.
between you and me, she's not very friendly.
She's very friendly.
Cute cat.
Thanks, but she's not mine. She was Frank's. Just between you and me, she's not very friendly.
Do you not understand that you are just repeating the same phrases
cat.
again and again?
Thanks, but she's not mine. She was Frank's.
Or trapped in a loop.
Just between you and me, she's not very friendly.
She's very friendly. I said that already. Do you know about the Joe Gould
Have
Fund?
you ever heard of Joe Gould or the Joe Gould Fund?
Sorry, no.
Oh, right, okay. I thought you might have done because of money.
Thanks for the chat, Monique.
Sure.
I mean, I thought we were going to have a look in the account books. But no. Alright, Joey. Well, I know you can scare cats. So I figure if I try and walk over there, the cat is going to jump back out the window because I'm not very friendly. So, can you go and occupy the cat, Joey?
Hey, little fella.
Yes! Now, we'll close the window.
Please don't close the window. There's a reason why it's open.
No, alright, okay. Oh, no! No! Joey!
Hey, little fella.
Oh, now you're put too close. I can't... Ah! Joey,
All right,
you are right in the way.
Elsa. Let's see what's on your ID tag. 12th Street and Avenue A. Hopefully that's where we need to be.
Yay! Yeah, so was Frank's cat, so the address on the ID tag should hopefully be his. Alright. He came over here, looked at the cat, and left. I mean, that is basically how it works with anybody who has a pet. Oh my god, I don't want to talk to you, I just want to pet your dog. I'm not even going to say goodbye. I'm just going to leave. Oh, look. Frank Lyons is here. Not Frank's apartment, but Frank Lyons. Alright. Oh, spooky music. Door. Frank's door. Door. Alright, Frank's door.
That's Frank Lyon's door. Or at least it used to be.
I mean, is it Frank Lyons' door? Or is it the door that happens to belong to Frank Lyons' apartment?
One of Frank's neighbors, I assume. One of Frank's neighbors, I assume.
I mean, no, they're doors. Frank does not have doors for neighbors. Okay.
Locked.
Alright, do we have a newspaper? No. Can we use paperclip on door?
Key? Who needs a key?
Exactly. Paperclips. They do everything.
How's it going there?
Oh, just fine. Almost got it.
Uh-huh.
Any second now. Damn it!
What happened?
The paperclip broke.
It
Oh, no!
broke.
It's jammed in the lock. We couldn't get a key in there now, even if we had one.
The master criminal at work.
Oh. Well, alright then. Joey, screw you. Get in through that door.
Once again, it's up to the dead guy to sort things out.
Be my guest.
I mean... yes? Right, well, I guess we want this, and you're going to blow them over towards me. There's not a key in the door, is there? Oh, I can't even look at the door.
Maybe Frank had a cold before he died?
Yeah.
At least I hope so. I don't want to think about what those tissues were for.
So why did you even put them in the game? Why did you do that? Did you want to show? Never mind. I'm not.
Oh, sweet. A ball of yarn. For the cat, I guess.
Yeah. Could be for Frank, I guess. What has he been in?
It's a movie poster. Looks like hard-boiled detective schlock. Frank Lyons starred in it. Looks like a poster for a B-grade Arabian Nights flick.
Oh.
Frank Lyons has got top billing.
There's a television.
Frank's television. Cold and silent.
There's a couple of books.
I don't
Photos.
recognize anybody in those photographs.
Not even Frank Lyons? Oh. Tape.
I think this is called a VHS tape. It plays movies. It's supposed to be the latest thing.
Yeah, I was gonna say. That's great. You and your technology
It
keeping
looks
up,
like a
Ghost.
still from a moving picture. I think I recognize Frank in the background.
Then it's not a poster, then, is it?
Looks like Frank was a collector of old film reels. I wonder what he played them on.
Yeah, that is
A
odd.
bunch of magazines related to the film biz. Celebrity gossip, most likely. It's nice to see that some things never change.
What's in
There's
the box?
nothing in there but junk.
Stick your head in and find out.
It's a poster for a romantic comedy. Looks like our boy Frank had a supporting role.
Toasters, lights. Alright, well, let's look at the papers then.
Looks like a film script.
Yeah, here we go. Aha! This is what we needed to know. Zach, I knew you'd come. Yvonne, how did you know I'd come? I know you, Yvonne. Perhaps too well. Listen, I have something to tell you. Come on! The boat's going to leave any minute. I'm not going. Not going? What do you mean you're not going? I said, I'm not going. You're staying? Yes, and I'm staying here with Tom. As Tom understands me. Tom is not a douchebag.
I can't do anything with these except look at them.
You can't blow them. Alright, well then, I guess. I mean, I can't take notes or anything, so I'm just going to have to remember all of this. Back out the door to go and talk to Tom. No, not Tom. Frank. I'm
Are you sure
running
this
away
guy
with
was in pictures? He didn't even have a hot tub.
Was he supposed to?
If I was in pictures, I'd have a hot tub.
I mean,
Well,
yes, I
naturally.
did think about getting a
Although,
screenshot,
I did
but
find something
unfortunately...
interesting.
What?
There was a piece of paper just lying on a table.
Do you remember what was on it?
Of course I do.
Cool.
Sounds like a film script.
Probably the last thing he worked on before he died. You ever hear these lines in a flick before?
No. I haven't gone to the movies since, well, you.
Why?
Makes no difference. It's probably not important.
You can't be doing Joey 24 hours a day. Hey, we got the film
Hey
script
Joey,
there.
do you remember what was written on that piece of paper?
Of course I do.
Well then, write it down. And yeah, I did think about getting a screenshot, but unfortunately the way this works, every time I tabbed over to the screenshot, you would see all of that on the screen instead. And it would be rubbish. Yes, doing Joey was not... You cannot be doing ghost-related things 24 hours a
It's
day.
one of those old-fashioned gate elevators.
Well, don't label it as an exit. Like you have labelled every other exit. Alright. Yeah, I think doing it in the rain will be... add to the ambience of the film. Make it more real. Huh? Alright, Rosa.
Is that right? No, wait, I know this.
Time to go and talk to Frank Lyons, who is also
Hi
Joe
again.
Gould. I did ask the bartender
I
about the
knew
fund.
you'd come.
He said, come back later. Maybe there'll be people to talk to. How did you know I'd come? Maybe I'm doing this out of order and I should be finding out more about Joe Gould first.
How
but I
did
don't
you know I'd come?
I know you, Vaughn. Perhaps too well.
Open my No. None of those.
Could I ask you a couple of questions?
Huh? Oh, come on. That's not even
No, I know.
close. Let's try it again. I knew you'd come.
How did you
How
know?
did you know I'd come?
I know you, Vaughn. Perhaps too well.
But... Oh my god. Okay,
Yvonne. Who's Yvonne?
You are?
yeah.
Okay, no problem. We'll just start over. I knew you'd come.
Right, okay, never mind.
Never mind.
Yeah, I think you need to practice some more.
Right, I've got the script.
Hey Joey, do you...
Of course
Listen, I have to tell you something. I mean, that sounds like I have to talk... Yeah. Thank you, but I didn't get that option.
Hi again.
Or I didn't think...
I knew you-
Maybe I did, and I've just... How did you
know?
know?
I know.
There we go, tell him he's dead.
Listen, I have to tell you something.
Come on. The boat's going to leave any minute.
I'm not going.
I'm not going.
Not going? What do you mean you're not going?
I'm saying. Thank you for putting that in the chat.
I said
I
I'm
didn't
not
realize
going.
it was an actual...
You're staying?
Yes, I'm staying here with,
I'm staying here with Shane. I'm staying here with Abe Goldfarb. Him and his Joey voice.
Tom.
Tom? Tom? What's that idiot have that I don't?
He's
Alive?
he's a good man, Zach, and he needs me.
And what about me?
You don't need me, Zach. You never did.
Huh? That's not in the script.
Wait, let's talk about this.
Just forget me. Be free.
Yvonne! Wait! Yvonne! Yvonne! Yvonne? Alright! Finished. Finally. Hey Monique, when's the rap party again? Monique? Where is she? Where is everybody? Hey, come on guys. This is weird. Where did everybody go?
Well, you're dead. You understand that? Can we talk to you now about you being dead?
Frank,
Oh, Rebecca, thank God. We just finished the scene, right? So where did everybody go?
I'm not Rebecca, Frank.
What? Of course you are. Only Rebecca could have finished the scene. Something's not right. Something is not right. I was here, filming the scene. Something happened.
Here it comes.
Shane, come back! Here we go.
Oh, I'm dead, aren't I?
Yeah.
No. What makes you think that? Your film is notable now.
I'm a
You're
ghost
famous.
and I'm haunting my last film shoot. That's so
Indeed.
cliche.
I'm sorry, Frank. I really am.
I would tell you ghosts
So
to
what now?
break a leg, but you know.
Just relax and take a hold of this. Okay, do it.
No, it used to be right into the head, but now it's anywhere. Wow, you fall over hard.
Ow! I gotta work on my landings.
Exactly.
It's so
Just what I
bright.
was thinking.
It should hurt my eyes, but it doesn't.
I don't think it's real light. I'm not sure what it is.
It's beautiful.
Just head towards it, Frank. That's all you need to do.
No, go away
You
from
know,
the light.
My very first acting role was a ghost. I was 8 years old. We put on a Halloween play in the 3rd grade. I played Scary Ghost number 3. Funny the things you remember. It wasn't a bad life, was it? I might not have made it big, but I made it somewhere. How many can say the same, huh?
Everyone can say they made it somewhere. Yes, that is true. I will be very wet from having fallen down in the rain. You know what? I think you deserve to know that you were famous after you died, because everybody wanted to see you dead.
You're bigger than you think.
Really?
The movie was a big hit. Everyone knows your name now.
They do?
Everybody
Figures.
within
I'm
New
famous,
York
and all I had to
possibly
do was get
understands
choked
your
to
name.
death.
Yeah. Wait, what?
Yeah.
You weren't choked. You had a heart attack.
No, I was choked. I remember it distinctly.
The news reports all said it was a heart attack.
No disrespect, but I think I know how I died. The large hands around
Exactly.
my neck.
Everybody
You
wanted to see him
don't
dead.
forget a thing like that.
Why would the press lie about how you died?
I don't know. You'd think that they'd love a story about a murder. Funny, it doesn't even bother me. I think I'm ready to go.
Wait, hold on a second.
No can do. I gotta fly.
Oh, tell me
See you
about the
around.
Joe Gould
Thanks.
Fund!
Just a few questions. Damn it.
Just one more thing. You didn't fall down over there. Oh.
Huh?
Oh. Ooh, ah.
Hey, what the? I'm warning you. You? No, it can't be.
I can still help you.
No, you're dead, aren't you?
So many dead, so many blind upon the earth.
Tell me something I don't know. Did you kill Frank?
I helped him. I get no thanks.
You want me to thank you? How about you buzz off?
I can help you. You are still in pain. So much pain.
No way. Not again. This ends now.
Why do you resist?
Resist? I'll show you resist.
I see you. I know you.
Yeah.
Jack, lady, get off me!
My Joe can punch people, though.
Joey?
Clear off, kid. Get back.
It's her. After all this time.
Hey, you stay away from her, you hear me?
I'm sorry.
Joey, who was that?
Trouble.
Dun dun dun. The Countess. This is...
Well?
This...
Well, what?
Who is she?
Her? She's nobody's sweetheart. Just some spook.
She
No.
attacked you, Joey. Why did she do that?
I have no idea. You think I've got all the answers? Well, you're wrong. I'm just in the dark as you are.
No, you're not,
lying.
you lying psycho.
You recognized
Yeah, exactly.
her, and she knew you. Tell me, Joey, please.
Yeah, I know her. She calls herself the Countess. She's from an old case, back when I was with your aunt. She was alive then, and just as crazy.
Tell me.
Look, it's late. You want to be up all night, or you want the short version?
Yes, there you go. Indeed, exactly what they're saying it. Me word, stupid. Exactly what is being said there. Yes. Did you not recall the dissonance of the technology in the previous game? That was a prequel to this. Let's have the long version so that we can sit here and listen to everybody say stuff.
Tell me everything.
We thought she was a raving loony at first. We'd see her on the street ranting like a crazy woman. We were investigating.
I did
these two
assume you were
ghosts,
paying attention,
both
that
had
is
been
true.
Killed by an old woman. Didn't take much deduction to put two and two together.
Or that the
So she was
walkthrough
killing
you read.
people.
Not
tell
exactly.
me.
She thought she was freeing people. You see, she was a medium.
A medium? Like me? Like Auntie?
Yeah, only she didn't have a spirit guide. There was this reporter, Joseph Mitchell. Somehow they formed a bond. He didn't know it, but whoever he wrote about, she would go and kill. She was freeing their spirits, which is what you mediums do best.
But they were still alive.
She didn't seem to realize that.
She
In the
was
end, she tried to
crazy.
free your Aunt Lauren. So, we stopped her.
You stopped her? How?
We just did.
So what now? Her spirit is seeking revenge?
I don't think so. Why now? Why all this time? Besides, I saw her die. There was no ghost.
So she's not a ghost.
I don't know what she is.
Let's talk about this in the morning.
Okay.
Right now I'm taking a hot shower and going to bed.
Sure, I'll hold the fort.
What do you mean, why all this time? Why not, why after all this time? Oh. Alright, so we're in a dreamscape rather than... Okay, hey, Joe Gould.
Poor deluded man, enthralled to a madness that even he could not explain.
I don't know who you are.
A madness called the Countess.
I know you.
We have spoken before, but it is not important. But hush, aren't you tired? You need to rest.
Tired?
Shh, just sleep. That's it. Sleep. Tomorrow you will wake up
I'm just gonna sleep on the
energized
floor of this
and
bar.
refreshed.
I'm sure that'll be
You will
fine.
not remember me, but don't worry. We will
I
meet
mean,
very
look at the
shortly.
floor. That is going to be one very sticky floor from beers spilled on it. It's still raining. Oh, that's horrible.
Good morning.
You're perky today. Sleep well?
Yeah, I did.
I've been thinking. Too much has happened for this to be mere coincidence.
What do you mean?
In the gallery, there was a painting.
Oh, you're actually
painting of
putting it
her.
together. Okay.
Really?
I knew it looked familiar, but I didn't recognize it until now.
What did it look like?
Why don't we head over and you can take a look for yourself?
I mean, it's never said, So I don't know. And also, Joey is tied to the Blackwell family, and he can't go too far away from the people. So if he was trying to perv on other women in the shower and such, then he would have to do it within a very small radius of Rosangela. I don't think there's anything else I can look up on the computer right now. Well, let's just check and see if we've
My
got
computer.
a new rejection
It's not the
ladder.
latest model, but it does the job.
Oh, check the bear. I exhausted all of the
I
things
think
on
I've
the bear.
bothered Griff enough for one day.
There
He's
we go,
old.
see?
He needs his rest.
I think I've gone through
It's
all
Griff,
of that.
the PI bear. I've had him since I was a kid. He's really starting to show his age.
That was the first thing I did. Go through all the Griff the Bear stuff. Any more? No. Rel Day books. Oh. Yeah. It would be very nice if there were more lines. Indeed, once again, he is no plush baguette.
Let's go.
It's about time. Let's scram.
Have you had any update from Second Star about that? I mean, I know they didn't make the funding, but did they say, oh no, we didn't make the funding, but we're going to push on regardless to try and do X, Y, and Z and put it in early access or anything? Yes, so we're going to go to the gallery first of all. Just here to wander into your gallery that is not open, not even
There,
talk to you, and
it's
look at the
her.
painting.
I knew it. Now look at that and tell me this isn't a coincidence. Stupid old hag.
It's not a
We'll
coincidence.
find you. Just see if we don't.
It's definitely not a coincidence, man. That is the point of this. Okay, they didn't make it, but they have plans. I'll be interested to see what those plans are. And yes, I doubt I will be joining their Discord either.
I'd better not touch it. Josie would get mad.
Right, okay, so
It's just a lighthouse. I wonder which one.
the one with the
It's
green
just
door.
a lighthouse. I wonder which one.
I mean, we can ask whoever the painter is.
Definitely looks like the woman from the other night, but she looks sad.
I mean, she lost her ghost guide person. We never did find out who that was. So, alright. Who was the artist? I've forgotten his name. Josie, can you tell us?
Hi, Josie, can I talk to you for a bit more?
I'm kinda swamped, but okay.
Oh, Claude. That was his name. But no, tell me about the Countess painting first of all.
I'd like to know more about that painting there.
Oh, the Dark Lady. It's different than his other paintings. I'm worried the investors won't like it, but Claude insists. What do you want to know?
Oh. No, tell me about the Dark Lady.
What can you tell me about the Dark Lady?
Well, it's different, isn't it? Claude's work is mostly abstract, but this is actually of a specific subject.
Did Claude ever say why?
No, but she's definitely striking.
She strikes all right. I still got the scars.
Claude gets weird when I ask who she is or why he put her in front of the Roosevelt Island Lighthouse. I figure it's just one of those eccentric artist things.
Okay,
The
so
Roosevelt Island Lighthouse,
Right,
huh?
now we know.
It's been a while since I've been over there.
Roosevelt Island Lighthouse. Could the Countess and the lighthouse be connected? I mean, probably. I mean, I was going to say she was striking the pavement when she fell over the side and died horribly. But, you know, you can do your scars joke instead, Joey. Where is Claude? Yes, maybe we'll go back and oogle that first.
Where
of
can
all.
I find Claude?
Knowing him, he's probably preparing for tonight.
Preparing?
Where?
You know, glug glug.
Oh,
He's
okay.
hitting the sauce.
To the Minetta.
Ah.
And tell me about these investors.
You mentioned something about investors.
Oh yes, the Meltzer Foundation. They paid for everything. The renovation, the lights, everything. I've got to pay them back eventually, of course, but still.
Meltzer Foundation. Just told us about a company that invested a lot of money in her gallery. I'm not sure why that is important, but alright. Are you doing it because you know about ghosts? I don't know. Indeed, more to oogle. Meltzer
Can you tell
Foundation?
me anything about the Meltzer Foundation?
Oh, those guys are a godsend. Without them, I never would have been
they?
able to open this place. I presented them with my plan for the gallery, and poof, they wrote me a check.
That's pretty generous.
I never thought I was venture capital material, but go figure. I'll have to pay them back, of course, and give them a percentage of our income, but look around. It's my life's dream realized.
I mean, not only did they pay for a specific curving carpet on the floor, but it's a specific curving
Thanks,
carpet
Josie.
on the
I
floor
better get going.
that matches
Sure,
the
Angela.
ceiling curves.
I'll see you at the opening tonight.
Ooh. And I just love how she said, hey, they paid for everything. They paid for the renovations, and they paid for the lights, as if either the lights aren't part of the reservations, or that the lights are so amazing that they need to be mentioned separately from the renovations. I mean, they could have said they paid for the renting of the building as well. Because, I mean, that is more interesting than the lights. But okay. I guess I should have hovered over the lights just to see if they had something. But no. I mean, even if they could have been paid specifically for this particular presentation. But yeah. Let's go oogle things before we go to the bar. Actually, let's see if Nishanti's in.
Nishanti isn't home.
No, alright. Not going to talk to her again this game then, I guess. To the computer. Right. Roosevelt Lighthouse. Right? That's not right. Lighthouse? Am I spelling it correctly this time? No, Roosevelt. Okay. Thank you. And Meltzer Foundation. Roosevelt Lighthouse. On the northern end of the island stands the lighthouse. Built in 1872, the now decommissioned lighthouse is 50 foot tall and is constructed of native grey granite, rock-faced stone, and the spare use of boldly scaled monumental detail gave the lighthouse the strength and character of a medieval fortification. In its isolated setting, a lighthouse is a prominent and dramatic feature of Roosevelt Island. Interesting. And now the Meltzer Foundation. The 50-foot woman might crush us all. Well, no, because her head was almost as big as the lighthouse. So she's bigger than 50 foot. Although, yes, I get it as a reference. New location for Meltzer Foundation. You can find anything online these days. These guys are located in the financial district. Really? The financial investors are located in the financial district. I am shocked. 24 Fulton Street, Suite 1401, New York, New York. Let's not close Oogle. Let's just close the computer. Do I have anybody to call this time?
I have nobody to call.
Boo.
I rarely do these days.
Yeah, but you could call your editor.
I think I've bothered Griff enough for one day. He's old. He needs his rest.
Give him a hug. Yeah, call Griff. You know what? I mean, I doubt it. But let's look up PA Griff. No, not some sort of well-known bear with a TV series or anything. Then.
Let's go.
Alright, I'm coming.
Alright, where are we going to go first? We're going to go and look at the Meltzer Foundation? Or we're going to go somewhere else? Go to the art gallery to speak to Claude. Money! Or to Roosevelt Island. Let's go speak to Claude in the Minute Tavern first of all.
He looks like
Good.
he's been drinking for a while.
Cool. Let's immediately confront you with your horrible, horrible painting that you have painted where you are being haunted by
Claude?
the gold.
Rosangela
the dark
Blackwell,
lady.
the writer. Come on over. Have a drink.
You remember me?
Who could forget someone who could down 3 glasses of claret in half an hour?
Okay, so that decision at the beginning made you more memorable to everybody. I don't know whether that is circumvented some puzzles or anything, or whether it's just a line of dialogue, but hey, fun. Hey, man. I'm going to confront you about your drinking habits after you can just, you know, remember me drinking 3 glasses of claret in half an hour, which, no, isn't that impressive.
Bit early
but
to be
still.
drinking.
Says the woman who had to be carried home the other night by an old Indian
Exactly.
lady. My opening is tonight, and I intend to be well and truly plastered. It's the only way I'll be able to bear it.
Why? Tell me about your work.
I'd like to talk to you about your work.
I'd love to, but I'm not drunk enough.
What if I just say, the Dark Lady? There's nobody around.
I really
checking us
like that
out.
painting of yours, the Dark Lady.
No.
My paintings aren't meant to be liked. They are meant to be understood. But nobody does. I feel like Joe Gould sometimes.
Uh-oh. Alright, tell me more about the Dark Lady.
I'd really like to know more about the Dark Lady.
I have a rule. I don't talk about my work unless I'm drunk enough.
How drunk is that?
I'm not sure, but I'm working on it.
I mean, you look pretty blurry right now, so one of the two of us must be drunk.
I'd really like to know more about the Dark
I have
Okay, you
a...
haven't
I'm
done
not
that.
sure.
Alright, let's open your notebook. Do you know about the Joe Gould Fund? If I talk to you about the Joe Gould Fund, will you say, Joe Gould Fund?
You know about Joe Gould.
Sure I do. He was one of the city's last geniuses. Or maybe he was just nuts. I don't know. Maybe I'm just nuts too. Either way, he's famous now. Thanks to Joseph Mitchell.
Did he just say Joseph Mitchell?
Joseph. Joey told me last night that Joseph Mitchell was writing killed people. According to Claude, he had something to do with making Joe Gould famous. Well, tell me about Joseph
Could you tell
Mitchell.
me more about Joseph Mitchell?
Another of the city's great geniuses. Gone. He could talk to you for 5 minutes and then write a biography that made you seem like the most fascinating person alive.
They wouldn't be alive for long.
But then he stopped writing. Nobody knows why, at least not for sure. He published a book about Joe Gould, and then poof, no more writing. He went to his office at the New Yorker every day for 30 years, but never wrote a single word.
Why did they even keep him on? What do you think of the Minetta?
You come here often?
Enough. It's old-fashioned, you know.
I mean, in any other situation, that might be a...
What do you
Come
think
on.
of the Park Gallery?
It's alright, I guess. I don't know what Josie sees in my stuff. She doesn't understand it at all.
She likes it enough to risk her money on it.
Liking
her
it
money.
isn't the same as understanding it. Still, Josie's been good to me. How could I say no?
Alright. Do you know
Do you know
Stallman?
Monique Stallman?
She was at the gallery the other night, yeah?
Uh-huh.
She told me my work was awful. I liked her.
She insulted your work, but you liked her.
Sure, she was honest. She didn't pretend to be awed by it like all the other phonies do.
Whatever we say.
Do you know anything
Lyons
about
was
Frank
choked.
Lyons, the actor?
He died a few months ago, didn't he?
Yeah.
Never saw his work. Don't go to the movies much.
Did I ask
come
him?
here
Yeah, I
often
did. Tell me about the Joe Gould Fund.
Could you tell me more about Joe Gould?
He was a genius, really. No matter what anybody else says, he paid attention to the world. Actually talked to people. And he wrote it all down. Every last word.
Did he?
Why?
He was trying to find the connections that bring everyone and everything together, simply by observing and cataloging everything he saw. He called it the oral history. Nowadays, you'd call it blogging.
And that made him a genius?
Think about it. After Joseph Mitchell wrote Gould's biography, Mitchell never wrote again. No other subject could be as satisfying.
Gould was that interesting.
It was said that the
No.
city's unconscious was trying to speak through Joe Gould. Maybe it was true, maybe it wasn't. But to even attempt such a thing, I call that genius.
Well, that's interesting because the Countess was talking about the way everything was connected as well. So when she killed Joe Gould, did Joe Gould infect her in some way? Who knows? Alright, What about the Meltzer
Can you
Foundation?
tell me anything about the Meltzer Foundation?
Those are the guys who are funding Josie's gallery?
Yeah.
You'd have to talk to Josie about them. I just throw colors at a canvas.
Alright, thanks very much.
Bye, Claude.
Yeah.
Get more drunk. Yeah, exactly. Why did he have an office? Why was he even there? Why didn't they kick him out? Did he have some sort of prestige that he lent the magazine by just being there?
Hi there. Got time for some more questions?
Sure, ask away.
Do you know anything about the Meltzer Foundation?
Can you tell me anything about the Meltzer Foundation?
No, sorry.
Alright, what about Joseph
Have
Mitchell?
you ever heard of a reporter named Joseph Mitchell?
No, sorry.
Have you ever heard that Frank Lyons has been
Are you
choked?
sure he was never in here? Maybe it was somebody else's shift.
No, I'm positive. See all those photos on the wall? We take photos of anyone remotely famous who walks in here.
Alright, okay.
So if Frank Lyons came in, we'd have his picture somewhere.
Cool. Alright, then I guess... let's just change over to Joey and look at the portrait, just in case. No?
Apparently this guy is Joe Gould. Looks half crazed, whoever he is.
You got nothing else going on? And a similar thing if I switch to Rosa, she's not going to remember her dream from last night?
It's a portrait of Joe Gould.
Alright, and let's get out of here. I mean, I could go to Cubestar Films for some reason. You know what? I'm going to come to Cubestar. You're still working?
Come in. Oh, hello. Again?
Indeed. Hello, Monique. Asked about Ilsa.
Cute cat.
Thanks.
Oh, right, yes.
Just between-
Ilsa the cat. I was confused there. Do you know about the Meltzer Foundation?
What do you
at
know
all?
about the Meltzer Foundation?
Why? Are you looking for a loan?
Maybe. You deal with them?
They invested in our last film.
Water Under the Bridge?
That's the one.
I assume they got their money back since the film was such a success.
Not that it's any of your business, but yes, they did.
Well, that's interesting. Invest in a thing, then have the person die off, so that the works become worth so much more or are successful in some way. But you do it via a ghost. And nobody will ever know. Ooh. Alright, okay. Interesting. Joseph Mitchell. You don't know about
Have you
that, do
ever
you?
heard of a reporter named Joseph Mitchell?
Sorry. No.
Alright. Thanks a lot.
Thanks for the chat, Monique.
Sure.
And, I mean, we haven't had Rosa click on the cat, so let's go click on the cat and see what happens.
Hey, kitty. Ouch! She scratched me.
Careful. That was Frank's cat. She's a mean one.
Well, there we go. And now, before the end of the game, we will die by infected cat scratch. Sounds just how I want, how I want it to end. Alright, Roosevelt Island, I'm coming for you.
Here we are. I don't see any ghosts. You sense anything?
Nope, seems clean to me.
Really? You sure?
I said there's nothing here. Well, no ghosts anyway.
Are there vampires? Or werewolves? Or something else?
Yep. He's still there.
Yes, he is. Mages. Yes.
I read a book about this place years ago. Nobody uses this lighthouse anymore. It's just a historic monument.
Alright, does that mean we can go inside it?
I read a book about nobody.
Yeah, I know. Can
I
we
read
go?
a book. Nobody.
No? Alright, well, we're going to switch to Joey in a second. Just looking to see if I can find anything else. I can sit on the bench. I mean, Rosangela, you knew it was raining. You've known it's been raining for a couple of days now. I can understand maybe the first day when you're going, oh, maybe it'll stop. Maybe I don't have time to do anything. But where's your umbrella? or your hoodie so that you can put up your hoods, so that you don't get wet. But no, out you are in the grey lines. Alright, Joey. You're not seeing anything extra right now.
It's a lighthouse. Don't know who it's for. It's not like any ships come through here.
I mean, not anymore.
It's a lighthouse. Don't know who it's for. It's not like any ships come through here.
You can all hear that little buzz at the end of the word here, right?
It's a lighthouse.
At the end of here.
Don't know who it's for. It's not like any ships come through here.
Yeah?
It's a don't know. It's a light.
Okay, can't do anything else.
She's just standing there looking awkward and ill at ease. Totally normal, in other words.
He's turning off his radio. He might be, Alright, nothing else. I guess we're leaving here then. Maybe we need to know more about the stuff from Drunky McDrunk. We're just gonna
Yes.
burst into your office.
Is this the Meltzer Foundation?
Yes.
Oh, good. I was hoping to ask you a few questions.
Paul, this one's for you.
Oh, sure thing. Come on over and step into my office.
Oh, you've got open plan offices, so there isn't an actual office.
So, I'm Paul Meltzer, and my silent partner over there is my brother, Charlie.
Rosangela Blackwell.
Oh,
A pleasure.
reading a book.
So, what can we do for you?
I was hoping to talk to you about what you do here.
Really? Well, well, well. We're moving up in the world, Charlie.
Uh-huh.
So, Rosangela, you with a newspaper?
I'm
Yes.
sort of freelance.
Yes! Say
Struggling,
yeah!
eh?
Oh my god.
Well, that's what the Meltzer Foundation is all about. Isn't that right, Charlie?
Uh-huh.
Well, ask away.
Charlie, people actually want to talk to us. Exactly. But you should have gone with the newspaper angle. Yeah, I'm a reporter with the Village Eye. Yeah? So, just give me a basic rundown of what you do here. I haven't just, seen your name on the side of the building and then walked in. Also, do you notice how my powers stop time, and that the rain outside is no longer falling? While I consider what question to think, I can cause time to stop. How should I use this power? Possibly for good? Maybe for evil. Yes, indeed, she's a reporter with the New Yorker and has an office and hasn't written a thing for 30 years. I mean, I don't think Rosa is 30 yet, so that would be an impressive feat. And yes, his time has stopped as well, so I guess nobody gets to do anything while I sit here doing nothing. Alright, so what do you do here? What do you specifically do here?
I was wondering what you do here.
You know, I wonder that myself. Hey, Charlie, what do we do here?
We give away money, Paul.
That's right, we're into private investments. We grant risk-free capital to struggling businesses.
Give away money? Why, that just sounds crazy.
You really just give away money?
Ha! No, not exactly.
It's about giving money away wisely.
You heard the man. If you want the lowdown on what we do, just ask.
I mean, have I not asked twice already? Is that not the things that I have just been asking the questions about? No? Alright, then give me the lowdown.
Tell me more about the Foundation.
Let's say you have a brilliant idea for a business, but you've made some mistakes in the past. You've got bad credit or were in debt for a long time. No reputable bank in the country would give you a loan. Or if they did, they'd charge you a fortune in interest. But not us. We believe in a second chance. We'll loan you the money to kickstart your business in return for a share of the profits. If your business takes off, wonderful, we both win. If not, we're the one who pays for it.
We're the one who pays for it, not we're the ones who pay for it, because there's multiple of you and you're referring to yourself in the plural. Alright, fine. Exactly. I mean, they're not Kickstarter, because Kickstarter is not an investment platform. But yes, the fact that they used Kickstarter, or Kickstart, in that sentence made me go, what else? Alright, can you tell me anything more? Jessie told us about a company that invests a lot of money in her gallery.
Your foundation is pretty generous.
Well, we don't give money to just anybody. Charlie over there is in charge of separating the wheat from the chaff. When someone comes to us with their hand out, Charlie does his research and makes sure that they are worth the risk.
Can they be
You wouldn't
possessed
believe
and
some
killed?
of the bums we get in here.
Hi, I'm one of those bums. Give me money to write a book. Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Anything else you can tell me about the Foundation?
I've given you the basic idea. There's nothing else really to tell you.
Alright, can you tell me about... no, let's not ask about Joseph Mitchell, just let's work down the list of places that you've
Josie Park told me that
invested
you
in.
invested in her gallery.
You know Josie. How's she doing?
She's fine, I guess.
Gonna
We're
open
both
tomorrow,
rooting for her,
she's doing
right, Charlie?
good.
Sure.
Bit stressed, but, you know, otherwise looking
Josie
fine.
Park told me that
You know Josie.
Okay,
Sure.
just the same stuff, don't care. What about Monique Stahl?
Monique told me that you invested in CubeStar Films.
Monique. Oh, yes. She's the executive producer, isn't she?
Yes.
She's doing a great job. That place is earning money hand over fist.
Hand over fist. I mean, is you just doing that? Because that's not... I don't understand. I mean, I've heard the phrase before, but this is the first time that I've really thought about physically representing it. Hey, did you know Frank Lyons was choked to death by a ghost?
Do you know anything about Frank Lyons, the actor?
Of course. Can you believe it? A heart attack at his age. He looked healthy. Of course, who knows what kind of drugs those actors take?
Do you
Anything
know
else?
anything about...
Of course.
No, you heard that one. Alright, what about the Minette?
Have you ever been to a bar called the Minetta?
Oh, Minetta,
No,
yes.
sorry.
Good. I am glad I'm not the only one who doesn't understand that expression. Yeah, I mean, you're not like the Joe Gould Fund. You're the reverse of the Joe Gould Fund.
Have you ever heard of Joe Gould or the Joe Gould Fund?
No, sorry.
Oh. I asked about that, so Joseph Mitchell.
Have you ever heard of a reporter named Joseph Mitchell?
That name sounds familiar.
He was a reporter for the New Yorker magazine.
Hey, that's it. Charlie used to work there. Hey, Charlie, did you know Joseph Mitchell?
Everyone knew him, Paul. He was a living legend.
Oh.
A living legend. How about that?
Well, wait, I can't remember what year we're in. But he died in 96, so I don't know if he was still working there at the time. I assume he was. So how old are you, Charlie? Yeah, it's 2000 something, but we're not closer to 2020. We're closer to 2007, 2008. I'm sure it's said. Oh, I can ask you about CubeStar success now, can I? I mean... No, I guess... Alright, let's ask about
CubeStar
that.
Films became successful after Frank Lyons died.
Did they? I suppose they did.
That benefits you too, doesn't it?
Oh, I see where this is going. What do you expect us to do? Give back the money?
No.
We're a private foundation. Money has to come in order for money to go out.
A man is dead. I mean, several people are dead. I mean, lots and lots of people are dead, but this is the only one that we can tie to you.
Someone died. Doesn't that bother you?
Sure, it bothers me. Death is a horrible thing.
Yeah.
But I don't see what it has to do with us.
Well, thanks for talking to me. I might be back later.
Sure thing. Here, take my card. If you have any questions, just email.
Oh, so you're on B-mail too.
Isn't everybody?
Oh, I wanted to look at the basketball and the other things before we left. Also, I thought Charlie might say something.
Did you see that chick walk? She waddles like a duck.
Hmm?
Our reporter friend. She's kinda your type.
What do you mean?
Yeesh, Charlie. Come up for air. She walked right past your desk.
I didn't see any duck.
Never mind.
Ooh, choices. I think we're going to stay and eavesdrop because, I don't know, I get the feeling that Charlie's maybe can see ghosts.
Stay put, kid. I'm gonna snoop around.
Phew.
Is that battery parked down there? Man, it's changed a ton since my day.
Hey, when are we going to get a real company email address?
What's wrong with the one we've got?
Oh, come on. B-mail? Who is going to take us seriously when we only got a B-mail account?
It does the job.
Yeah, you
Well,
want to at
we
least
have a
be an
real internet
email.
connection, although I don't trust this wireless crap.
Alright. What else have we got? A basketball?
Hey, Charlie,
Smart.
is this wireless internet thing safe?
Of course it's safe.
I just read online that they can give you cancer.
It won't give you cancer, Paul.
Then maybe you should sit next to it.
Give it a rest, Paul.
I used the wireless wireless internet thing to look up things on the internet to find out that wireless internet would
I
give me
can't-
cancer.
What's the problem now?
I'm getting all sorts of spam. I got 3 from this Tomo person. Who the heck is Tomo?
Just delete them, Paul.
Can't do anything with that.
Right. Wanted to look at it.
Either Paul likes to play or he wants people to think he does.
Doesn't it bother you that anybody with B-mail software can log into our email?
Only if they have your password, Paul. Just don't tell anybody, and you'll be fine.
What the heck is that thing?
Oh, that's
Probably
the
one of those
Wi-Fi.
computer things Red's always playing with.
Is that by...
Modern art job. I don't get it.
Hey, when are we going to get a real company email address?
What's wrong with the one?
Oh, we
it
got
does
that.
the.
Alright. So is that art
Can't do anything
by
with that.
Claude?
Modern art job. I don't get it.
Hey, Charlie, is this
Of course.
I just...
It won't.
Then
Give it a rest.
Ah, that's a
art
good
job.
idea.
I
Check
don't
for his
get it.
password.
I can't stand...
What's the problem now?
I'm getting all sorts of spam. I got 3 from this Tomo person. Who the heck is Tomo?
Just delete them, Paul.
Is that an inside joke?
He seems pretty hard at work. These things are way beyond me.
Doesn't it bother you that...
Only if they have. Just don't.
Can you
Does
stick
it
your
want a
head
hug?
through? Yeah, stick your head through the computer.
Hey, Charlie, did you turn on the AC?
Oh, it's
No,
cold
not
now.
me.
Hey, when are we going to get a real company email address?
What's wrong with the?
Oh, come
It does the. job.
At least...
Alright, so I can make you cold. Can I blow the wig off your head? Are you wearing a wig?
Hey, Charlie.
No, not.
Alright.
Hey, Charlie, is this wireless internet thing... I just...
It won't give.
Then...
Give it a rest.
Yeah, give it a rest. Let me go look at things. You're not doing
I
anything
can't
with a
stand
computer.
this B-mail account.
What's the problem?
I'm getting all...
Just delete.
He's reading a book called Best Accountant Practices, 4th edition. Sounds thrilling.
Doesn't it bother you
Hey!
that anybody with B-mail
Welcome to the
software
chat.
can log into our email?
Only if they have your
You got
password.
stuck here for a while. You're stuck in my chat. I mean, I could bang on my computer if you wanted to, but I don't think that would free you from my chat.
I can't touch it.
Hey, when are we going
So
to
I'm
get
not
a...
really sure.
What's wrong with the?
Oh, come...
It does the. job.
These things are way beyond me.
Yeah, maybe there's nothing we can do right now
Hey,
here.
Charlie.
Of course it's. It won't.
Then...
Give it a rest.
I don't see anything else I can interact with right now, so let's go out the door.
I can't
No,
stand...
I
What's
don't
the
think
job?
so. I mean, I'll go over there again, and he'll just go, wow, it's a weird, strange device.
I've got no idea what this thing is.
Hey, my internet just went down.
Oh.
Stupid wireless.
No, when I
It
go
should
right
come
next
up
to
again
it.
in a minute.
What if I blow on you as well?
Hey, Charlie, did you turn on the AC?
No, not.
Finally. The...
Alright,
Hey,
I don't want
Charlie,
it.
what's that B-mail
Oh,
password
okay,
again?
cool.
Don't you remember anything? It's tennis 53. Just write it down.
No way. Someone might find it.
Exactly. Nice. And now we know
Doesn't it
tennis
bother you that
53.
anybody-
No, go
Only
away.
Just don't.
Can I blow on you, Charles?
He's so engrossed in his book, he didn't even notice.
Yep.
Must be losing my touch.
Thanks
Hey,
for
when are
the
we going to get a real company?
What's wrong? It does.
thanks for the suggestion there. I do like that sound effect going through the door. Thank you. Yeah, you know what? Let's head straight home and try and log on to the thing. Let's do some hacking. You know what? Just for the hell of it, I'm gonna Google ghosts. Anything? No results found. That surprises me. Oh. Are you... Meltzer Foundation? No, I don't know what you're called. Oh, the business card. Yes, well done. I think I did look up Blackwell. I mean, I looked up Rosangela Blackwell. Wadjet. Is it Wadjet Eye Games? Or is it... Wadjet Eye Games? No. Alright, we did look up Dave Gilbert before. But yes, the business card would have his email address on. You are correct. paulm@bmail.com.
Paul has a Bmail address just like me.
Can I just put Paul M? And somehow I know that it's capitalized T. Tennis 53. There we go, from Joseph. Hi Paul, just a quick letter to let you know that everything is going great. Our new artist is fantastic and can't wait for the opening tomorrow. You will come, won't you? After all, you made all of this possible. Josie Park, Park Gallery Curator. From Charles Meltzer. Paul, I'm going to be out of the office next week to meet with the charming widow. Could you do me a favour and check my email while I'm away? If you get anything important, give me a shout. Who is charming? Paul, what do you mean you don't remember my password? I picked it specifically so both you and I would remember it. I'm going to drag you screaming into the digital age if it kills me. Charles. Special offer. For all your software and networking needs, contact Tomo. I'm guessing that is an in-joke to somebody who's on the staff. Josie Park. Don't be silly, Paul. Of course you can talk to artists. It's not hard. If you're nervous, just Google artists. It will tell you everything you need to know. Josie Park, Gallery Curator, sorry. Now, if getting this password in order to log into here is to Google artists, then I don't know what point-and-click adventures are anymore. And here we are, last one from Charles. Paul, password is that silly name you called me when we were kids. If you've forgotten, I'm sure as heck I'm not going to remind you. Password for what? Is it the password for the router or something? But alright, we need to find out what you called him as a kid. Because I'm pretty sure you didn't call him Tennis 53. Artist. Yeah, I mean, it could be Charles' email password, but I don't know what you called him. What not to say to an artist? This painting is good. Be more thoughtful. Tell the artist why it is provocative to you, personally. What is it? Not all art has to be of something specific. Tell the artist what you think it represents. I like the colours. Yours is a subjective opinion. Ask the artist why the colour choices were made. I mean, you're trying to tell the artist what it represents, but you can't say I like the colours. You can't say I like the colours because I think they represent bold, imaginative choices. Look at the red splashed everywhere. Because red is a good colour and it represents the fury inside you, or whatever. Many viewers are tactless when it comes to an artist's work. I hope this will help you avoid many of the pitfalls. Good luck. Well, I'm going to assume. Let's log out of there. Let's not keep ourselves logged into that one, thus keeping incriminating evidence there.
Hey,
Indeed.
you done with that thing? It's getting kinda late. If you want to catch Claude at the gallery, we'd better head over.
Indeed, that is what I was going to do. Well, I was going to go to the Minette.
I'm ready if you are.
Alright, I'm coming.
Oh. Nope. Hold on 1 second. Griff. One hug for luck.
I think I've bothered Griff enough for one day. He's old. He needs his rest.
Yeah, but it's not one day. It's several days. You went to sleep already.
I'm ready if you are.
It's about time. Let's scram.
Alright. Onwards then. Are you coming, Nishanti?
Nishanti isn't home.
Is she already at the gallery? Hey everybody, I'm coming to the gallery. I'm dressed in the same clothes that I was wearing the other day. You know, when you had to carry me home after I was so drunk. Let's go to the Minetta Tavern and just see if he's there. No, he's not. Let's run away. Now, let's talk to our artist friend at the Park Gallery. Hey, you got people here. At least 2 additional people. Man.
He's really studying that glass of wine.
Indeed.
I don't need to talk to him.
So what?
He seems to really like that one. I don't need to talk to him.
Yay! Nishanti is here.
He seems pretty engrossed back there. I don't need to talk to him.
You've only... It's like 3 men.
That's Josie
what
Park,
you've...
the gallery's curator. She seems nice enough.
Come here and talk to me. No, not
Hi,
the fire
Josie.
exit.
Hi, Rosangela. Are you having a good time? Great. We'll talk later.
I can see how you must be rushed off of your feet with those 3 extra people here.
That's Nishanti Sharma, my next door neighbor.
I'm always curious who you're narrating that sort of stuff to.
Hi, Nishanti.
Rosa, you came for the opening.
Oh, yes, I did. That's why I'm here.
Good. It's so nice to see
I,
you
a
out
human,
and
am
about.
definitely here to appreciate
out
art.
and about. That's us.
Yeah, let's tell her about Monique.
I spoke to Monique.
Oh, wonderful. That story is fascinating, isn't it?
It certainly came in useful.
You'll show me your story when it's done?
You call those things stories?
Shh! I mean, sure, I'll show you. I'd be glad to.
Smooth.
I mean, it wasn't the worst thing I've seen you do in this game. So yeah, so hey, you're standing right by the Dark Lady. Why?
What do you think of that painting, The Dark Lady?
It stands out, certainly. I don't know who the woman is, but she looks familiar.
Really?
I can't put my finger on who, but that expression, such a feeling of frustration and loss. But maybe that's the idea, the frustration and loss that we all feel sometimes.
Very deep.
Maybe.
That's mildly worrying. I mean, I don't particularly want Nishanti to die, because then I would have to look after a dog. Or somebody would.
Do you know anything about Claude Erdin?
Kind of enigmatic, isn't he? He's hardly said a word to anyone all night. Of course, I think he's had a bit too many, if you get my meaning.
I'm going to look around some more.
Of course, go and mingle. Don't let me keep you.
I'm not going to mingle with... I mean, I'm going to go over and talk to Claude. And use all of those...
Claude?
Oh, you came.
Yeah, I did.
You're drunk.
Very much so.
And you're not drunk enough. Alright, let's talk about the Countess. And you... I mean, I will try and use my artist knowledge.
We need to talk about
do
the
this.
Countess.
Who?
Yeah?
The Dark Lady?
I don't talk about her.
So you do know her.
Don't try to understand my work. I haven't met a single person who really understands art. Not one.
How fortunate that I am the only person in this gallery who has oogled artists. Let's talk about understanding art.
Who says I don't understand art?
You understand my work? Alright. Tell me what you think of this painting behind me.
Alright. I think this painting is really good, which is wrong. The hard lines in this painting are really provocative, that's probably it. The colours are really bright, they pop out at you. This painting must have taken a long time to make. No, I think the hard lines in this painting are really provocative. Yeah? That's
hard
about
lines
it.
in this painting are really provocative.
You think so, huh?
Oh, yes, the hard lines against a soft world.
Really? Excuse me.
So have I got to go around and do this for all of the paintings? Is how I understand art.
Really bold lines. This would look great in my bedroom.
Yeah, that's what you said before.
From a certain angle, it looks like a street corner.
Alright, okay.
So, Claude,
What do you think of this painting here?
Alright. I can't tell you I really like it. I can't ask you what it's supposed to be. But does this painting represent darkness and shadow is pretty much the same thing as asking what is it supposed to be. So I guess the painting is very atmospheric. I guess, given my limited knowledge of oogling artists.
this painting is very atmospheric.
Candles and wine are atmospheric. Excuse me.
Yeah, okay. Have I messed that one up? I don't know. I can't even... Am I looking at the sculpture
It looks
this time?
impressionistic, whatever it is.
Thank Lord.
Claude, we really need to talk about...
What do you think of this painting here?
I didn't even see what painting you were talking about. I don't like the colours. I can't tell you it's really good. I don't really want to say it takes a long time to make, so I guess why is one side colourful and the other side so dark? I mean, that is... But now I am asking you a question.
Why is one side so colorful and the other so dark?
Well, look at it. The darkness is eating away the color, overwhelming it.
That's a bit
Ooh.
bleak.
It's a bleak world. Excuse me.
Yeah, maybe I'm messing up. I mean, the fact that we're going over here again would suggest that I am. Alright, you. Let's go. Let's do the rounds again.
Listen, Claude.
Tell you what, let's start over. Tell me what you think of this painting behind me.
Right. I think the hard lines in this painting are really provocative. Don't talk
The
about
hard
the
lines
colours.
in this painting are really...
You think so?
Oh,
Really? Excuse
Okay, on to the next one.
so Claude...
What do you
You think you meant to ask about the representation, but I mean, what is this supposed to be? And does this painting represent darkness and shadow? I'm asking almost the same thing. Does it? Well, I suppose I'm asking, does it represent this idea that I have about it? So let's ask.
Does
Yeah.
this painting represent darkness and shadow?
It could. Is that what it feels like to you?
Sure.
Then it does. Excuse me.
You could, take me by the hand and lead me around these paintings. And not try desperately to avoid me by running away every time I say something about your paintings.
Claude, we really need to talk about...
What do you think of this painting here?
I think that...
Why is one side so colorful
I
and...
don't know
look
that
at
that's right.
That's a bit bleak.
It's a bleak and heavy.
Forward.
It's been
Ah.
a great pleasure talking
Well,
to
alright,
you.
we got it right,
Really?
apparently.
Yes. Very refreshing.
Thanks for
You
your
seem
tips.
to have a greater understanding of art than most of the rabble here.
I do?
Listen, Rosangela, was it?
Oh, call me Rosa.
Rosa. I'm suffocating in here. I need a breath of fresh air. Come meet me out on the fire escape. We can talk more in private.
Hey, way to go.
Claude, where are you going?
Just some fresh air, Joes. I'll be back. No worries.
Yeah, but you're going out the fire exit. Also, are you still around, Joey? Oh, you're just hanging around over there. Alright. Can you do something?
Let him have his fun. Let him have his fun.
No, I wanted you to, blow on them and make them cold or something. I don't know. Alright, out the fire exit we go. Enjoy your death trap. And you're gonna
We
fall
need
to
to
your
talk about
death.
the Countess.
Yes. She's so sad and angry.
Exactly.
Wonder
That's
why.
exactly what I was referencing there. Richards. Yeah, she is sad and angry. Maybe she's
Why
more
is
sad.
she sad?
She's looking for something she lost.
She's looking for a
Yeah,
ghost.
her mind.
No,
It consumed her every thought.
she was a medium. She lost her ghost. We know this. Joey, if only you'd remembered these things over the 30 plus years since you last saw her. Are you sure? You want to do sad and angry to be sangry? You don't know how to be sad and angry to be and? Why can't she be and?
Why is she so angry?
I don't know. I wish I did. I think she's being forced against her will. Being turned into something she shouldn't be.
Like what?
I don't know.
How do you know her?
I see her in my
An
dreams.
ad?
She's looking for me. She hasn't found me yet, but I'm hoping my painting will help.
You want her to find you.
She'll kill you.
She's trapped and looking to escape. She needs me to help her. She's chosen me.
Oh, I get it. He's the chosen one.
Oh no, not
Why
the
don't
chosen
we ever
one.
meet anyone sane?
Yeah, I'm gonna warn him, rather than playing into his chosen one delusions. Hey, you can't see, but I've got a ghost right here over this shoulder. Or is it this shoulder? Whatever. One of these shoulders. And, you know, this ghost has encountered the Countess before, and they kill people. Also, you know, if you did some basic oogling... that just sounds so bad, but if you did some basic oogling, some basic internet searching, you would find that my aunt killed her. So, you know, family connections and all that. I know all of these things. I'm not a crazy person. I'm a psychic or something.
Claude, the Countess is dangerous.
Yep.
Dangerous? No. She's lost and angry, but not dangerous.
Yeah,
I've
she
met
is.
her. She's killed many times.
You? Why would she seek you? You're not an artist.
No, but I've still seen her. She's powerful. Power
You
you don't
met
want
her
to mess
many
with.
times.
I just want to help her.
Hey, pal, helping ghosts is our turf.
Just be careful, okay?
Careful. Just who are you? How do you know so much about my dreams?
Well, I know things.
Know things? Like what?
That you're messing with stuff you don't understand.
And you do?
Well, I'm working
No.
on it.
I don't understand it either.
All right. Teach me. I need to know.
Don't look at me, kid.
Look, there's something about me. I shouldn't tell you, but you're in danger.
What is it?
No!
Look out!
No! No! No, you didn't.
Oh.
Claude!
Are you going to be investigated by the police now? Because there's clearly
Suicide.
strangling marks.
Well, what else would
No?
they think? He was drunk and erratic and known to be temperamental. Just be thankful they didn't accuse you of killing him.
Yeah, lucky.
Good question.
She killed
Next
him,
question.
Joey, right in front of me.
Us, kid. Us. I was there too.
He was opening up to me. I could have warned him. I could have helped him.
It happened too fast. There wasn't anything either of us could do.
It's not right.
Joey can't.
Newsflash, kid. The world's a rotten place.
It doesn't have to be. We have to stop her, Joey. She can't kill anybody else.
Look, darling, your aunt met that witch and barely survived. And no offense, doll, she had a stiffer spine than you.
Maybe. But she didn't finish the job, did she?
Not exactly, no.
Yeah,
And
he
I
can
have to
blow on
finish what she
things.
started.
Exactly. I think there's
Good
a
night,
difference
Joey.
between blowing on things and strangling people. Hey, here we are. Now back at the scene
I'm
of the
proud
crime.
of you, Rosangela. You are proving to be much stronger than your guide suspects.
He thinks I'm stupid.
Be wary of him. Follow your heart.
Who are you?
Shh. Sleep. Tomorrow you have a challenge to meet, and you must be fresh. You won't remember me, but we will meet soon.
I don't know whether that's a good thing or a bad thing. I don't know whether you're, like, the source of the Blackwell powers, or whether you're somebody guiding me towards my death.
Good morning.
Yeah, let's go.
And indeed, the fire escape is the best bet. Anybody remember what Claude's name was apart from Claude? I mean, let's look at the park gallery and see if they say. Grand opening, local artists, new and old. Claude Erdin, there we go. No, not Claude Monet. Not that good. Let's see if Claude Erdin has anything. And if not, I mean, I am a news reporter. Why did I not file a story on the death of the person right there in front of me? No results found. Gallery again. Let's just double check that I'm spelling it correctly. C-L-A-U-D-E-U-R-D-I-N. Exactly. I watched a person commit suicide. Scoop! I was right there on the scene when the person threw himself to his death. Yes. I can tell you what his last words were. They were, "Be sure to write about my death and get an exclusive scoop." No? Alright. Let's see if you got any additional stuff, Paul M. Tennis 53. Everything is going great. Our new artist is dead. Dead. I can't wait for him to throw himself over the top of the fire escape. That will bring in so much more publicity. No? That's not what you're saying? Okay, fine. Alright. Then I guess we go outside.
Come on, let's get going.
It's about time. Let's scram.
I'm guessing I cannot go to the park gallery. Because, I mean, I'd quite like to talk to Claude. And he's dead, so I can do that now. I'm guessing he's not there. Maybe he is there. Let's see if Nishanti's in, first of all.
Nishanti isn't home.
Where is she all day, then? And where's her dog? I mean... Alright, we can get the... No, we don't want that right now. So yeah, let's try going to the park gallery. Oh, how are you doing, Josie? Are you having fun? I bet she's somewhere in New York. Nishanti, San Diego.
Hi, Josie.
Rosangela, gosh, what a horrible night.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. Poor Claude, I had no idea what the show was doing to him.
What do you mean?
Exactly.
Well, he killed himself, didn't he? Oh, he grumbled a lot, but I thought deep down he liked the attention. Still, at least his work shall live on.
And I'm making a killing. Exactly. I mean, hey, think how valuable his paintings are now. I mean, I think that is the whole point. I think somebody is directing the ghost to do this so that the Meltzer Foundation can give out money. Yeah? Alright, are you keeping the gallery open?
You're keeping the gallery open?
Of course. Everything here is completely sold out.
Exactly.
Really?
That painting behind you? Yesterday, I couldn't give it away. Today, I'm being offered $5,000 for it.
That's horrible.
That's business, I'm afraid. I feel bad for Claude, but, well, I have debts. I have investors to pay back.
I don't think you did. Ka-ching! Yeah, exactly. This is the whole operation.
Lucky for you, he died.
That's not fair. I've known Claude for years. I liked him a lot. He never felt his work would be seen by anybody, and now people believe his work has value.
Ooh.
That's something, isn't it?
If you think so.
Excuse me. Yeah, it is something. But think about the money. What are you going to do with the money? Are you going to use it to soak up all the blood that is on your hands?
What will you do with the money?
Well, a percentage of it will go to my investors. As for the rest, I don't know. I could sponsor another artist like Claude, or I could give it to charity. I'll need to think about it.
Open my
Can I
notebook.
ask you some more questions?
I don't think so, Rosangela. I'm meeting with the buyers today, and I have to get everything ready.
Oh, all right.
Bye, Josie. Good luck with, well, everything.
Sure, bye.
I want to go out on the fire exit. Can I do that?
I've seen more of that fire escape than I want to.
Yeah, all right. I mean, that is not how I would have phrased it, but yeah. You saw the fire escape for 5 minutes, and oh, hey, wait, no, oh, let's go back there, and let's see if Joey can go and see the fire escape. I'm assuming not. Well, let's go have a look, eh? Not without.
I don't float through random doors unless I have to.
Is it a random door, Joey? Is it really a random door? Do you think it is a random door that I am asking you to float through there? Whatever. I don't really think I need to find his apartment or anything to go and look at that. So it's just going to Roosevelt Island or the Meltzer Foundation. Let's go to the island first of all. Oh, hey! There's a person.
He's drinking from a coffee mug. It's got something written on it, but I can't see it from here.
There's a Meltzer Foundation or something. Let's have a talk to the man.
Hi.
Mm-hmm. Try to make small talk. How you doing? What a lovely day this is. Not as bad as yesterday when it was raining. I came here in the rain. And I got very, very wet. And then later on, I went up onto a fire escape, where I saw somebody who died. How was your day?
Rotten day to be out, huh?
I've seen worse.
What brings you out here?
None of your business.
Pretty cool lighthouse, huh?
If you say so.
I don't even know why you're here, then.
Could I ask you a couple of questions?
And who are you, may I ask?
Rosangela Blackwell. Nice to meet you.
Why do you want to talk to me?
I don't think... Oh, I didn't even put one up today. But that's it, thanks. I completely forgot to do that. So I will announce it when I'm done. Never mind. I should really set up... Well, I can't set up a bot in the SSM Discord for it. Because that would be it. I do actually have a Discord for LMTD, TM, FFR, and a Twitter handle, but I have done nothing with either of those. So, yeah. At some point, I will actually get those things so that I can announce it in there, and then maybe I won't announce them on the SSM board and fill it all up. As that is more than 95% of my posts at the moment in there. But yes. Hey, do you know anything about the lighthouse?
I'm curious about the lighthouse.
No, I don't think that is the reporter who's dead.
I'm wondering if anything unusual happened here.
Unusual like what?
Just anything unusual.
I've got nothing to say to you.
And maybe it is. Nice mug.
Nice mug.
Uh-huh.
What's written on it?
Mind your own business.
Well, see you around.
Well, I mean, I know how we get to see that mug. It's by sticking our face in it. Alright, no, first of all, Rosa, move out of the way so that I can see this exciting animation of the coffee mug.
The mug has a company logo on it. It says Gold Tech? No idea what that is.
No. Gold Tech. This was from a mug out by a man at Roosevelt Island. Not much of a lead, I'll take what I can get. I mean, it's a random person standing at a specific location with a random mug. And it says Gold Tech on it. Why? Why is this of interest to you? I don't know. But it is of interest to you. So now, let's go oogle it. If only I had a smartphone. If only this was the year of the smartphones. So that I could, you know... God, tech. Oh, John Goldwater deceased. The body of a man named John Goldwater is found at the Roosevelt Island Lighthouse. His father is reported to spend a lot of time at the scene. Okay. And looks like the old lady crushed his windpipe and made it a heart attack, I guess. City Archive. Murderer still at large. I mean, yes, she was very large in the painting of that place. Yes, she did comment on join cell phones, you're right. But I mean, it didn't disrupt the Wi-Fi signal until he was standing right on top of it. So, you know, if you say, hey Joey, go and stand 10 foot behind me, then you can go tech on her phone. And yeah, okay, I get why Charles isn't going to be in the office now, because he said, I'm going away. How much can you speedrun once you know the solution and what to look for? Whether you could Google gold tech before you went down there. Maybe. Anyway, the search continues for the murderer of John Goldwater, whose body was found by the Roosevelt Island Lighthouse early last week. John Goldwater was the chief researcher at Gold Tech, a local medical research facility. John leaves behind his father, Marty Goldwater, who often keeps vigil at the scene of the crime. Well, I guess we're going to... you're not going to update my notes or anything? No? Yeah, okay, that is a good idea. I should Google those people. So, give me Gold Tech again. And then John Goldwater, and yeah, Marty as well. Yeah, good. So, John Goldwater first of all. No results, and Marty Goldwater. Well, I mean, I'm reasonably glad that we found nothing on Google about these people. Because who knows what kind of things we might have found. Here's photos of him wearing a cap on backwards.
Alright.
And being a douche. I don't want to see those photos, thanks. Yeah, alright, let's go back and learn the horrible truth that you were done by the investment firm. Yeah, I am Rosangela. I'm talking to you.
Hi.
Mm-hmm.
You're Martin Goldwater. I know that because you're carrying a Goldwater... I mean, it's a coffee mug you label it as, rather than one of those thermos container-y drinks. So I don't know why you're carrying around a mug.
Are you
but
Marty
still.
Goldwater?
Yeah, who are you?
Rosangela Blackwell.
What do you want?
Your son. I heard what happened.
You knew my boy?
No,
Nope.
but I'm looking into it.
You with the police?
No, but I'm sort of freelance.
Well, you can't do any worse than those worthless cops have. So sure, be whatever you want.
Just you watch me. I can do so much worse than they can. Yep. Definitely gonna be worse than them. Don't worry about it. So, the first thing I want to ask you about is your dead son, Tommy. Is he dead? Are you sure he's dead?
How exactly was he killed? The newspaper didn't say.
His neck was crushed. They said he was choked. But there were no bruises on his neck.
I never heard of anything like it.
Crushed.
Yeah,
Do you have any theories of your own?
of course I do. It was his rival company that did it. Lazarus Technology. They did it, but I can't prove it.
I suppose if Lazarus Technology was being funded by Meltzer, I mean, I am still of the opinion that Meltzer is the one doing it. So yeah, there is something else to Google. Lazarus Technology. Marty Goldwater told us of a rival company that might have had Martin killed. I mean, isn't that the name of something in Doctor Who as well? Or, I don't know, there was a rejuvenation technology in one of them.
Why do you think this other company is involved?
Look, my boy was a genius. He ran a medical technology firm not far from here as one of their chief researchers.
He was making a device that can improve the efficiency of pacemakers. A real breakthrough,
Yeah,
he said.
I know that.
But this other firm, Lazarus, was working
this
on
other
the same
firm,
thing.
not but.
It was a real race to see who'd finish it first. He didn't eat, he hardly slept, he poured his life into his work. Then one night he called me to say he had finished. He wanted to celebrate. That was the last time I talked to him.
He was killed that night?
Yes, and a few days later the device was registered by Lazarus. No justice, none at all.
I mean, I'm not even sure how that's possible. If you are sure that that worked and that was his work, he shouldn't have been able to be registered by the other one. And yeah, I'm aware that Lazarus. Yes, Lazarus Pits, starring Mark Gatiss. That is the one I was thinking of. Lazarus Experiment was the title. Well, Lazarus whatever, but I was definitely thinking of Mark Gatiss as the person in it. He turned into a horrible, horrible monster by using the technology which made him de-age. So yeah. Alright. Let's ask you more about John Goldwater.
Anything else you can tell me about John?
It was my son. He had his head in the clouds, but his feet were firmly planted on the ground.
Man, he was huge then.
And by God, he would have done it. Well, I'll be joining him soon, I'm sure.
I mean, if you really want to, we can help with that. Whoop! No? That's not what you meant? Alright. Anything else
you can tell me about?
No.
No, please, enough.
Anything else you can tell me about John?
No, please, enough.
I mean, that could also be your last words if I pushed you over the side there. No, please, enough.
So you think someone from Lazarus killed your son?
It's a pretty big coincidence, wouldn't you say? I've tried calling Lazarus, but they refused to talk to me. They eventually put a restraining order on me.
Hi.
At least John went to his grave believing he was a success, for all the good it does.
Hi. I'm the father of the dead son whose device you stole. I want to talk to you, please. What? You're taking out a restraining order on me because I sound like a crazy man? I don't understand.
So you think someone from Lazarus...
It's a pretty... I've tried calling...
Yeah. We've heard that. Do you know Joseph Mitchell?
Have you ever heard of Joseph Mitchell?
Didn't he used to write for the New Yorker?
Wow, you're old enough to remember that.
I think I've read some of his work, but it's so long ago I can't remember.
Have you heard of the Joe Gould Fund?
Have you ever heard of a man named Joe Gould?
You mean Professor Seagull?
You've heard of him?
Sure I did. Back in the day, you'd always see him wandering the West Village. Must have been, 50 years ago. I was a young man then. He called himself Professor Seagull. If you gave him $1, he'd recite poetry. In seagull language.
For real?
Who knows? It was a laugh. New York was full of people like that in those days. Times sure have changed.
Yeah, now we keep the mentally ill away from society and try to get them the help they need. Have you been to the Minetta?
Have you ever been to a bar downtown called the Minetta?
The Minetta? Is that place still around? Oh, I haven't
Holy
been
crap,
there for years.
You've been there?
So you know it.
I used to go there years ago.
Saving Meltzer for last.
Can you tell me anything about the Minetta?
What's to say? It's a bar. I used to live in that area when I was young.
Okay,
I'm
cool.
surprised it's still around.
Anything
Can you
else?
tell me...
What's to say?
No, fine. Hey, have you heard about Frank Lyons? He was choked to death. Your son was choked to death as well. Perhaps they had something in common. Did they know one another? Do you think they met up at being choked to death anonymous? No?
Do you know anything about Frank Lyons, the actor?
The dead actor? Who isn't familiar with him these days? I saw the movie. Don't know what all the fuss was about.
There was a dead man in it, so it did
Do you
better.
know anything about Frank...
The dead actor? I saw...
I mean, that is generally how it works.
Do you know Monique Stallman?
No.
No.
Do you know Monique Stallman?
No.
You sound constipated or something. You definitely don't sound right when saying no.
Have you ever been to the Park Gallery?
No, I haven't.
Oh, well.
Have you ever been to the Park Gallery?
No, I haven't.
Let me tell you about it. There was a guy who was there on the fire escape just last night, and he threw himself over the top. You should go and see the gallery. It's exciting and fun. Also, Meltzer Foundation.
Have you ever heard of the Meltzer Foundation?
No, I haven't.
Oh.
Have you ever heard of the Meltzer Foundation?
No, I haven't.
Alright. Thanks a lot.
Well, see you around.
Uh-huh. And now... Yes, I think Lazarus was backed by Meltzer as well. And now, I want to make you go all cold.
Not even a twitch.
Yes, there was a twitch. It was here. LMTDTMFFR. Or say with me now, limited time offer no vowels. Over here on twitch.tv. See, there was a twitch. Alright, off we go to Oogle Lazarus. And then we'll go to the Meltzer Foundation afterwards. I can't remember what it is. Lazarus Technology. There we go. Is it Lazarus? Yes. Lazarus Technology.
Here we go. Lazarus Technology.
Ah, have we got their address as well? Lazarus Technology. Lazarus was established to review and research various health issues, much like swallowing spits, going down the wrong hole by mistake. Oh wow, yes, there is a phone number. I can use the phone. That's great. Anyway, Lazarus was established to review and research various health issues, conditions, and diseases, and use technology to address them. More information, contact us at blah 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 blah. We got any more B-mail? No. Have you got any B-mail? Paul M? Paul M. 10S53, you got anything? No, but yeah, you're going to be out of the office. Going to see the Charming Widow. I don't know whether it's meant to be Charming Widow and you've done it wrong. Maybe I should Google Charming. Charming Fashion Co. Oh, there we go. Fired for Chapter 11 status. 8/14/06. Alright. Well, that's some information. And then we'll log back in. And now, let's use the phone. Hey there, people.
Thank you for calling Lazarus Technologies. Please choose from the following options.
How did you know that's who I was calling?
Lazarus Technologies, press 1. To inquire about our products, press 2. To speak to an operator, press 3.
I guess I want general information about where you are, but I'm going to go through all of them anyway.
Lazarus Technologies is the world's leader in biomedical and biomechanical engineering. We supply research and development to hospitals and clinics throughout the world. Lazarus Technologies is supported by a generous grant from the Meltzer Foundation.
Dun dun dun! Dun 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 dun! Yes, it is as we all suspected. The Lazarus Foundation is in on it. Or the Meltzer Foundation are in on Lazarus Technologies. One of those things is correct. Tell me about your products.
If you would like to request a product catalogue, please speak to a customer representative.
Alright, I will speak to an
If
operator.
you've reached the general office mailbox, please leave a message and someone will get back to you shortly.
I'm coming for you. Dun dun dun! That's my message that I'm leaving for them. I guess you guys don't actually know what's going on. I think you are innocent patsies in this. But you know, I'm still coming for you. What's on my
Those are
bulletin
fine
board?
where they are.
Yeah, I want to know what's on them though.
Just a bunch of old articles I wrote for the Village Eye newspaper. I don't know why I kept them. I hated working there.
Oh, you're not actually working there anymore. Oh, that would be why you're not claiming to be a reporter. Okay, I had forgotten that.
I think I've bothered Griff enough for one day. He's old. He needs his rest.
Alright. And now...
Let's go.
Exactly.
It's about time. Let's scram.
To the Meltzer Foundation. Where we will confront Nishanti Sharma. No?
Nishanti isn't home.
What about the trash room?
There's
Oh.
nothing in here but trash bags.
But I've actually gone in there this time. That's interesting. Now
I
I'm
have
gonna
no
go
idea
and...
who lives there.
I know, but let's go in it anyway. No? Alright. To the money place. Oh no, they're both here.
Yes,
Hi, me again.
go right in.
You're not a secretary, are you? Or like
I heard you were
the
at the
person who
gallery
was
last
holding
night.
the phone?
Yes.
And you saw what happened?
Yes.
Wow. Just wow. What would possess a guy to do a thing like that, huh?
Well, it was a ghost.
don't
That's
know.
what possessed
Well,
him.
enough doom and gloom. What can I help you with?
Alright. Yes, let's talk about the park gallery success. You must be really happy that somebody died there, because now...
It looks like
It's
the park
successful.
gallery is going to be successful now.
Yes, Josie certainly has had her work cut out for her.
So do you. Her profits are your profits.
Yes, there is that.
And all it cost was one man's death.
Now that's unfair.
Yeah, it also
Two
cost the
men
initial
dead?
investment.
That doesn't sound fishy to you.
Should it? What kind of men do you take us for? I have sympathy for Frank Lyons, but he died of natural causes.
As the music
As
said
for
there.
the artist, he was obviously unstable. You'll need more evidence than that if you want to convince me of anything.
Alright. I mean, I can show you a third man dead in a minute.
2 people have died.
Yes, so you said.
That doesn't bother you.
Neither of those men have anything to do with us. If you're
Wait.
looking for a conspiracy, you're looking in the wrong place.
No, both of those men did. Were connected to you. Yeah, let's talk about John Goldwater, deceased.
Have you ever heard of a guy named John Goldwater?
No, sorry.
I mean, it wasn't so much me saying, hey, have you heard of John Goldwater? It was me saying, John Goldwater is deceased. No?
Have you ever heard of a reporter named Joseph Mitchell?
That name sounds familiar.
He was a reporter for the New Yorker magazine.
Hey, that's it. Charlie
No, you're
used
not
to
gonna
work
give
there.
me any more
Hey,
information.
Charlie, did
All
you
right.
know Joseph Mitchell?
Everyone knew him, Paul. He was a living legend.
A living legend. How about that?
Alright, let's talk about Lazarus Technology. You supported them.
I heard that your foundation gave money to Lazarus Technologies.
Oh, yes. That was one of our first success stories.
Tell me more.
I heard that your foundation...
Oh, yes.
No?
Do you know anything about Frank Lyons, the actor?
Of course. Can you believe it? A heart attack at his age. He looked healthy. Of course, who knows what kind of drugs those actors take?
Alright, okay. Yeah, tell me. Oh, right. Yes, new option.
I learned something interesting about Lazarus Technologies. It rose to success on the shoulders of a murdered man.
That's a strong thing to say.
It's true. His company was an inch away from beating Lazarus, but then he was killed.
Even if this is true.
It is true. You can look it up.
Even still, I don't see how this is our fault.
Let me break it down for you, Paul. Frank Lyons dies, and CubeStar Films becomes successful overnight. Claude Erdin commits suicide, and now the Park Gallery is selling priceless works of art. John Goldwater dies, and Lazarus Technologies becomes rich and powerful. All these companies are represented by you. Don't you see how this looks?
Dun, dun, dun.
This is a total coincidence. I'm sure of it.
Is it?
It is. And I'll tell you another thing. I don't like these accusations. I think you should leave.
I am going to get to the bottom of this.
Maybe you will, but it has nothing to do with us. Now go, before I call the police.
Come on, let's blow and let him stew for a while.
Stay. Stay, ghosty
Yeesh.
ghost.
She's crazy.
Crazy with teeth. You gotta watch out for women like that, Scooter.
Scooter.
I was
You
going to
haven't
say,
called me
Scooter,
that since we
that's the
were kids.
thing that we're
Really?
looking for.
Maybe I should start calling you that again.
Whatever.
Well, let's
Stay
stay.
put, kid. I'm gonna snoop around.
You going to tell me anything else? Are you going to talk about B-mail passwords again?
Hey, Scooter, do you have last week's earnings reports?
Oh, you're really hammering
I
home
gave
the
them to you an hour ago.
Scooter thing.
You
Yeah,
did.
okay.
Ah, right. Thanks, Scooter.
Okay, so Scooter is your name. And you're Paul, and you're Charles. So it's probably
I've done
Charles
some
M.
research on that rabbi who came
Yeah,
in
exactly.
last week.
How's you look, Scooter?
I think we'll have to politely decline.
Ah, too bad.
Oh, was that a reference to the other game where you played as a rabbi?
Hey, Scooter, how
Oh,
about
I
a
can't
game of
remember
tennis
that
after
name.
work today?
I don't think so, Paul.
Suit yourself.
Why is there not a tennis racket in here then? If you like tennis and not basketball. Yeah, what's the name of
Think
what
we
you
should
are?
call the police on her?
Why do you want to do that, Scooter?
In case she starts nosing around again.
If she noses around again, we'll call the police then, not before.
So, yeah, what's... Yeah, the Shiva.
Hey, Scooter,
That's
do
it,
you have
thanks.
last week's earnings reports?
I gave them to you an hour ago.
Okay,
You
so we're
did.
looping the conversation now. But let's go over and stand by the strange device. See if anything
I've got
exciting
no
happens.
idea what this thing is.
Again, this wireless internet is really up and down today.
No, it's
It'll
not.
come up again in a minute.
This is like the first time it's happened, or I suppose this is the first time I've made it happen. I suppose there could be other natural occurrences of it, so to speak. I'm just gonna flop here for a while you don't do anything on your business. I mean, even though the internet is down, you can still type emails. You could type them in a text document and then move on. Copy and paste it over when you're done. No? Alright, okay, let's get out of it.
Finally, the internet's back up. What's that B-mail pass?
You're impossible.
Thanks a minute.
So, Scooter Matilda.
How's you look, Scooter?
I think we'll have to play.
I was clicking on the door to leave, not... And now to do early 2000s hacking. By that I mean having to know their... Right, so we think this is going to be Charles M. Password Scooter.
Charles doesn't get a lot of emails, it seems. There's just a bunch of names in his inbox. Frank Lyons, John Goldwater, Claude Erden. Joey, look at this. It's like a hit list of everyone who was killed by the Countess.
So Charlie was writing about each of the victims.
Were you
I knew
writing
there
in
was
the
something
same
fishy about that
style
place.
as,
Come on, let's go back there and talk to him.
No.
What on earth do we say?
Think of something, kid. History is repeating itself, and I don't... What was that?
It looks like his inbox is being updated.
Who is he killing?
My name. That's my name.
That son of a... Mess with us, Willie.
He just marked me. I'm next.
Yeah, he did.
Look,
Indeed,
don't worry.
what
she
a
might not come
surprising
right away.
twist.
We have time to plan.
Uh-oh, apparently we don't have time to plan.
You killed Claude. And the others.
And I haven't
I did not
saved.
kill. I healed them.
Can it? We've heard this song before. Just back away, real slow-like.
I only want to help.
I think we've had about enough of your help, lady. Back off, kid. I'm ready this time.
Are
I
you?
have to help her. Just let me help her.
Oh, yeah? Help yourself to this.
Punch, yes! Dun, dun, dun. Oh. Hey,
Joey,
Joey.
are you alright?
Just peachy. Get out of here, will ya?
Nope, I'm gonna try and get
It's
past.
fine where it is.
What are you, crazy? Get out of here.
Should we go to the bedroom?
It's too early to sleep.
That's really not what I was thinking of doing. You know what? Let's save it here. Let's save this. Run away! Oh, I didn't notice that before. Oh, there's Griff. Wonder if it's the same with the load options. No, it's Joey's hat. Well, I'm interested in knowing what else we've got on that. Nah, okay, that's fine. Don't care about that. Ah, achievements. We've got one achievement. Oh. Well, I guess we're running away. Are we going to Meltzer's?
I have no idea who lives there.
Yeah, I know. We could hide in the trash room.
Where is she? She isn't far. I can sense her.
You think I'm telling you?
Where?
Well, I know for sure she's not through that door behind you.
Alright, well, I inadvertently, did that, didn't I?
Come on, come on, come on! Stupid elevator. Must be stuck a few floors down.
So now I go back to the trash room? No? Do I go back into Rose's place?
No place to go. I can't run away unless Joey comes with me, and Joey's the only thing holding her back. Come on, Rosa. Auntie did it 30 years ago, so can you.
Right, but you... Oh! Why are you wobbling around, Aunt?
Auntie's picture is loose.
Is it?
I wish you were here, Auntie. I really do.
You're not going to appear, are you, Auntie?
That's far enough, sister.
Joey, leave it.
Leave it like hell.
Auntie's picture fell off the wall. I'll hang it back later, assuming there is a later.
I mean, I don't suppose I use Auntie's picture on the Countess, do I?
Hey, look at this.
Who? That's... I wanted to help her.
She
And look
killed
where
you.
it got you. You think anyone appreciates your help?
No. No!
Ah, blinding white light.
How did we end up here?
I have brought you here.
Oh.
You are safe now. I have saved you.
Saved me? What do you mean, saved me? What did you do? Joey, did she kill me? Am I dead?
I don't know.
I mean, Joey's not
Lady,
usually here
I
either.
suggest you start talking.
There is nothing to say. You are safe now, both of you.
My dear, you carry on so.
You. It's you.
Oh, you're what she
I've
lost.
been looking
Okay.
for you for so long.
Never put that together.
Why did you leave me?
My poor host, you cast me out. You broke our bond. It's too late to repair it.
What? No. Why would I do that?
Your mind is so broken that you do not remember. My, you are a mess. You don't even know your own name, Countess, indeed. Regardless, it is time for this to end.
End? Is there an end?
For you, there can be, if you let me.
I trust you, Madeline. I always will trust you.
Oh,
That is
Madeline.
Angela Blackwell, Joseph Malone. It is a pleasure to finally meet you. I'm sorry it had to be under such unpleasant circumstances.
Unpleasant is right. Who are you?
Somebody we can oogle later.
My name is Madeline, and a long time ago, I was this poor soul's spirit guide. She corrupted our bond, and I'm afraid the damage to both of us was quite severe. Can you help us? Can you help us end this cycle of death?
I mean, maybe? I want to do all of these things. But let's start with you look vaguely familiar.
I know you.
I have been trying to reach you in your dreams. At long last,
dreams,
I
you
am
say.
able to manifest myself here. But time is short. Will you help us?
I mean, nope. Who is she?
Who are you?
As I said, my name is Madeline, and a
Madeline
long time
what?
ago, I was a spirit guide to the woman you know as the Countess. We were bonded, much like you and your guide are, but much has changed, and time is short. Will you help us?
No, I'm going to ask you some more help.
We've got
questions.
some questions first.
Yes, I'm sure you do, but time is short. Will you help us?
Yes, I'll
I
help
mean,
you.
no.
I don't
I want
have
to say
much
no.
choice. She's killed me.
Killed you? No. She left you quite unharmed. But regardless, there is no time to waste. Come with me. Now just relax.
Wait, are you taking
Hey,
me?
what's the big idea? All right, you. Talk. Where are they?
The pattern. They're going to fix the pattern.
Talk sense, will ya?
The source. Cut off the source and the pattern will revert.
Why do I bother?
I mean, I think we
Wait.
can guess. You're
Trapped
going
on
to...
another plane of existence with the Countess of Crazyville.
They gotta go and deal
They
with
better know
Charles,
what they're doing.
right? Oh, This is not where I thought we were going to be in at all.
Hey,
Are we at
what
the diner
happened?
at the end of the
How
universe?
Did you do that?
This is where the link originates.
Link?
The bond between your countess and her hosts. Part of her is trapped here. You must remove it.
Yeah, I wondered if it was Countess Madeleine to Oogle. Thanks for confirming that, I guess. Alright, hey there, Madeleine.
She's so strange and beautiful. Madeline, could I talk to you?
Of course.
What break the
This
bond?
bond. How do I break it?
No.
Part of the countess is trapped inside. You must find it and remove it.
How did
the
bond
Countess break
That's
the bond
what I wanted
between
to know.
you?
She did not break the bond, but moved it. To be rid of me, she had to form a bond with someone living.
Oh, okay.
Someone who could, in essence, become her guide. How she acquired this knowledge, I do not know. I only know that it was accomplished.
Who did she pass it to?
Joe Gould. It was an easy task, since his mind was already broken. Upon Gould's death, it was passed on to Joseph Mitchell.
And now Charlie Meltzer.
Yes, it must be broken if this is to end.
But, I mean, Charles Meltzer he knows of this bond and is doing it on purpose. This is not great. So where are we?
Where are we?
You have been to this plane before.
It's just
you
a
have
representation.
Brought many lost spirits through here.
Well, yes, but there was never a diner before.
I can understand your confusion, but it is not a real diner. It is metaphorical. As you know, there is a bond between the Countess and her current host, and the bond is represented by this diner. You will find out more inside.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm still talking outside
Why
of
is
the
it
diner.
represented by a diner?
The Countess used to spend lots of time in diners like these. You will find out more inside.
Oh.
How did the Countess get so...
insane?
Yes.
Like you, her mind is a door to another plane of existence. By corrupting our bond, she opened that door so wide that it flooded her mind with unfathomable knowledge. She essentially has the universe inside her head, and no human mind can contain that. It broke her. She sees everything but understands nothing. If she didn't banish me to this place between worlds, I might feel more pity.
I mean, I don't understand how do you know this knowledge? I presume, you are a countess of something from ages and ages ago, so presumably you've been a ghost for longer than most people. So who was the countess?
Did you know her when she was alive?
Of course. We spent almost 30 years together.
What was she like?
Different. Happier. She loved helping those in need, but it no longer matters. She is the one who needs help now.
Indeed, the restaurant at the end of the universe. I called it the diner, because I couldn't remember the name of the book, but yeah. Well, let's hope that 42 does not feature heavily in this.
This bond, how do I break it?
Part of the Countess is trapped inside. You must find it and remove it.
Alright.
Thanks, Madeline. I'm going to see what I can do.
I will be waiting right here.
Just a door. Is that the only thing around here? Looks like it.
I guess that's the way inside.
Yes, doors usually are. You could jump in through a window.
Time, I have no money for your fund.
Show some pity. At least lend us a cigarette.
Ahem. I believe we got company.
Oh. Joseph and,
Miss, could you perhaps spare a few dollars for the Joe Gould Fund?
Nope.
I'm a long way from home.
There you are. You're not carrying anything. But you still got all your notes. Okay, that's good.
That's Joe Gould. I recognize him from the portrait in the Minetta.
Are you going to recognize Joseph? Well, you've got his
He's
name.
on the elderly side, but his eyes look sharp and alert.
Is she one of these tiles? No, alright. Let's talk to Joe Gould.
Hello.
Hello. My name is Joseph Ferdinand Gould. I am graduate of Harvard magna cum difficultate and chairman of the board of Wheel and Woe Incorporated. In exchange for a drink, I'll recite a poem, deliver a lecture, argue a point, or take off my shoes and imitate a seagull. I prefer gin, but beer will do.
I don't
I've
have
been
either.
hearing a lot about you lately.
My reputation precedes me.
Yeah, your portrait is in the Minetta. Isn't that fun?
I saw your portrait in the Minetta.
The Minetta. Yes. I'm quite famous there, you know.
I gathered.
It's all thanks to Mitchell, of course. The Joe Gould Fund filled its coffers nicely when he wrote his article.
Wait, that doesn't make sense. Because you were tethered to the Countess, right? And when you died, it was then pushed over onto Joseph. But Joseph wrote about you beforehand? I thought the Countess had killed Gould. Am I wrong?
What are you doing here?
I don't quite know myself. We've all got to be someplace. As I understand it, I was mentally linked to my old friend, the Countess. I wish I'd known. It explains everything that my work was trying to prove.
Yeah.
Your work.
I've had many callings. I studied the seagulls of the world and learned their language. I spent months measuring the heads of 1,000 Chippewa Indians. But before I died, I was putting to paper the most important literary work known to man, the oral history of our time. It was a compilation of the conversations of the city, overheard in bars, subways, street corners, and diners. Put together and studied properly, it would have revolutionized everything.
How? Because you would have shown everything was connected?
How would it have revolutionized everything?
We were all connected, every single one of us. But how? Think of the ramifications if we found out.
It sounds like quite an undertaking.
It was my life's work.
Alright, well, tell us about the Countess.
How did you know the Countess?
We met in a diner like this one. We'd often spend a week or two walking along the docks to discuss seagulls. She had many interesting theories on seagull linguistics. Then, one day, she disappeared. But a link had already formed between us. It's everything my oral history was trying to prove, that we are all linked.
Tell me about the murders you committed.
The Countess is killing people.
Well, I mean, not that you committed.
Murder? No, I refuse to believe that. She couldn't hurt a fly.
I will oogle seagulls afterwards as well. Do you know her
Why
name?
is she called the Countess?
That's what she chooses to call herself. Far be it for me to tell her otherwise.
The name doesn't seem strange to you?
When you lived a life like mine, you take people at face value.
Let me
Who
write
cares
that
about
down.
names? I once knew another fellow without a name. Called himself the Deacon.
Ooh. The Deacon. That's a callback to the first one. Anyway, let me write down Countess Madeleine. Seagulls. I'll oogle those
The
afterwards.
Deacon? You knew the Deacon.
Oh yes, he was this gloomy career drunk. One summer night while sitting in a doorway of the Bowery, he caught the scent of sulfur. He looked up and saw the devil himself standing over him.
Yep.
Since that night he believed he lost his soul. Not the most charitable drinking companion, if I may say so.
No, he wouldn't be.
You knew him?
Sort of.
Fancy
Only
that.
after death. Nobody gonna comment on my legs while I'm alive? No? Alright, fine. How do you know Mitchell?
What's your connection to Joseph Mitchell?
Ah, Mitchell, my benefactor. He made me quite famous, you know. But my goodwill only extends so far.
Why's that?
A cigarette, he has them. He won't give me one. It's demeaning to have to beg for one measly cigarette.
You want a cigarette?
Yes, I want a cigarette. It's a disgrace that I should have to beg for one.
No, it isn't. Okay.
I'd like to read the oral history.
And I'd like you to, but I'm afraid it belongs to the ages now.
Oh, did it get burned along
There
the way?
was also the problem of it never existed in the first place.
Of course it existed, only not on paper. It was over 3 million words, 3 times the size of the Holy Bible. The work transcended mere parchment and ink.
What about those essays you published in the Dial?
A passing fancy, nothing more.
You wrote essays?
For the now
That's-
defunct Dial magazine.
I was going to say, that is something
I
else
still
to...
have the originals. Do you want to see?
Yes, please. I'm writing down Dial magazine to Google as well. Or Oogle, sorry.
I'd like to see that essay.
Oh, in
Here you
exchange for
go.
No, not in exchange for a cigarette. Wow.
It appears to be an essay about insanity, but the handwriting is so awful I can barely make it out.
Are you
Just as
kidding me?
well. I don't have time to read all this stuff.
I can read it. Insanity is a tragic, or it's a topic, sorry. Insanity is a topic of particular interest to me, despite having said I can read it, of course, immediately getting it wrong. Despite my theories that people with strong willpower and a sense of humour never go off their nuts, I almost have first-hand information about it. There have been times when the black mood was on me. I needed every bit of self-control that I possessed to restrain from shouting aloud, or involving my hands in wild gestures that would have brought a curtains or a certain crowd around me, and eventually have landed me in the police station. I could very really imagine myself locked up as a maniac. Not all the time. The real me was not in sympathy with these impulses. It made me feel that perhaps there was a basis of truth in the old idea that insanity was caused by something internal, forces external to the soul, maybe, such as witchcraft. Science affirmed this once, it may do so again. It seems to me likely that many something are held under observation or in detention are in this. I wonder if you can Google, I'll put that down as well. It seems to me likely that many who are held under observation or in detention are in fact this, or are in this pitiable state, in just this pitiable state. They may be admitted lunatics because of the, or judged. They may be adjudged lunatics because of the unconscionable instincts of the outer body, with which the mind may not be in accord. Something considered absurd. The grim part of it is that the blah 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 cannot read the rest.
This handwriting makes my eyes water, but I think it's an essay about insanity. I don't think it's important.
I mean, I've read it. There's a paperclip.
I don't think he'll miss this.
Yeah, we got a paperclip back.
Here you go.
Always glad to share.
Oh yeah, paperclip.
It's a paperclip. Good for clipping papers, as well as picking locks.
I am wondering how close we are to the end here. Does anybody know? Have we got like this bit to solve and then that's it? Because indeed, it is a metaphysical paperclip. The paperclip quite close. It is the paperclip to end all paperclips. It is the platonic ideal of a paperclip. Yeah? Alright, we will continue with this then. We will get to the end rather than waiting for next time. Hey, Joseph
Hello.
Mitchell.
You're Joseph Mitchell, aren't you?
I believe you have the better of me, Miss.
Blackwell. Rosangela Blackwell.
Blackwell? Oh
I'm
my
out now.
god, what a surprise. So, you knew Auntie
You
Lauren.
met my auntie.
Your auntie, yes. I do see a slight resemblance. I did warn her to leave well enough alone, but she was determined. Let's hope that you can do some good here.
I mean, she killed the person who was doing the killing, so...
What are you doing here?
We are
They died,
echoes,
I don't know.
leftovers, if you will. We were linked to the Countess when we were alive. When we died, part of ourselves got trapped here.
So you're not a ghost?
Not fully. I'm not sure what I am. I remember living, I remember dying, but I don't feel like Joseph Mitchell. All I know is that when I thought of death, an eternity with Joe Gould was the last thing on my mind.
that is a thing, yep.
What is your connection to the Countess?
I don't know. I never met the woman. Joe Gould was the one who knew her. He had a special bond with her, apparently. But somehow, he passed it on to me when he died. Next thing I knew, I was murdering people by writing about them. There was no choice. I had to stop writing.
So instead, I just sat back and relaxed in the office for 30 years, claiming a paycheck every time. It was torture, I tell you. Oh, pure torture. Oh, how horrible for me. Exactly, in my office that they didn't remove me from.
I studied some of your work in journalism school.
Now that's just foolish. I was a relic, even before I died. The city I wrote about has long since evolved and changed into something completely different. But that's New York City, isn't it? Wouldn't be New York if it stayed the same year to year.
Tell me about your writing.
I'm sorry you had to stop writing.
So am I. But what else could I do? Let innocent people die? No, I don't regret the choice I made. Not for one moment.
Alright, tell me about Joe Gould.
Why did you write about Joe Gould?
He's a fascinating man. Intolerable company, but fascinating. He exemplified everything about New York at the time. Its artistic expression, its frustration, its joy and heartbreak. His oral history, or the idea of it, energized the work of dozens of writers and intellectuals. But the more I got to know him, the less I wanted to be around him.
Alright, tell me about the oral history.
Did you ever read Joe Gould's oral history?
That, it never existed. Or if it did, Mr. Gould never shared it with anyone, which amounts to the same thing.
You know why I never wrote it down. People would have died.
You didn't stop telling people you were writing it, did you?
What could I say? The truth? They would have chucked me in a loony bin.
Yeah, and he didn't deserve to be there because he was only crazy because, well, no, he was already crazy. Maybe he did deserve to be there. Hey, do you know about Charles Meltzer? The guy who's trying to get me killed?
Did you know Charles Meltzer?
Yes, I did. He worked at the New Yorker back in the late 70s. He would come into my office and ask about the old days, and I was happy to tell him. I knew he would never cut it as a reporter, but he had a very keen, analytical mind. I almost forgot all about him, but it appeared a link formed between us, nonetheless.
Yep.
When I died, my connection to the Countess passed on to him.
You know he's committing murders now? I mean, it can't be that he's only committed 4 murders after all this
Charles Meltzer
time,
is
right?
using the Countess to kill people.
By accident?
No, on purpose. He sent her after me.
Now, that's a shame. I'm aware that through my actions I killed a few people.
Oh,
but I
it's
could
a shame that
forgive
he's
myself
murdering
for
people.
it, since I was unaware of what I was doing. But many times I thought to myself, I have a weapon. It's untraceable. Nobody knows about it. I could use it, but I did not. I was tempted, but I did not. Not once. You have to stop Charles. Break this link. Destroy this place. No more innocents should have to die.
Yeah. Not exactly sure how to do that just yet,
How do
but
I
hey.
break this link?
I wish I knew. I'm afraid all this is a bit beyond me.
Alright, can I have a
Why
cigarette?
don't you give him a cigarette?
When you give that man a cigarette or a drink, he likes to talk. And the only subject Joe Gould likes to talk about, at length, is Joe Gould. And the only person for him to talk to is me. So, I do not give him a cigarette.
Makes sense. But I can speak to him now. I am here.
Would you give him a cigarette if I spoke to him for you?
I might. If you can get him away from me, I might. But we can't leave this diner, and the door to that kitchen is locked.
Can't you just float through the wall?
Believe me, I've tried that. It doesn't work. Not here.
What's that you say?
Thanks for talking, Mr. Mitchell. I'll see
A
what I can do.
locked door.
Thank you, Miss Blackwell.
And me, here, with a paperclip.
Looks like the
Oh
door
my
to the
goodness. Go! I'll be just as good at this as I was last time.
Easy. What's that noise?
It's the same noise we've been hearing when you've been going to sleep. Right,
That
Mr.
oven is closed.
That oven is
That
closed.
oven is closed. That oven is closed.
Oh, I mean, yes. I'll open those ovens in a minute. I just want to see if there's anything else around here. Are you hiding in one of these ovens?
There's nothing in here. There's nothing in here.
I mean, there is a thing hanging over there.
That's weird. There's a strange glow coming from inside. There's a strange glow coming from inside.
Alright, let me... Can I do something with it?
Hello? Is someone in there?
She comes, she comes.
Is there someone in the oven? Is this where you are hiding? Are you the Countess?
Are you the Countess?
Countess, one of my names. Yes. I no longer live, but part of me remains. Leave me.
Who are you?
Part of a whole. Left beyond. Safe here. Leave me.
Alright. Are you the
Are you
Countess?
the Countess?
Countess, I know.
Okay, that's the same thing. I need to
I
take
need
you
to take you out of here.
No. Safe here.
Safe from what?
I stay in warm places. Too cold out there.
Warm places.
My hand goes right through it.
No, too cold. I will survive here and save 5. Leave me.
I mean, alright.
Well, see ya. I'm talking to an oven.
No, you're not. You're talking to a light in the oven.
A sound idea. I'm sure it made more sense than most people I know. So this is the kitchen. Such a bare and emotionless place. Not even a bottle of ketchup.
Alright, hey.
That's Joe Gould. I recognize... Mr. Gould?
She returns. Say, can you spare a few dollars for the Joe Gould Fund?
I'm afraid I'm a little short.
I've got
Fair
nothing.
enough, fair enough.
Oven.
Does something about that oven look strange to you?
Nothing about my life has ever made sense. Why should an oven be any different?
Alright.
I'll talk to you later.
Sure. Things to do, people to see, I understand.
I'm going to get you a cigarette. I don't think the cigarette could be a warm place, but that seems weird.
Mr. Mitchell?
Yes.
Cigarette. Oh, let's
How
talk
do
about
I
regular.
break this link?
I wish I knew. I'm
Alright.
afraid all this is a bit beyond me.
Okay, fine. Gould is in
Gould
another
has
room.
left the room.
I see. Thank you for that.
Have you reconsidered giving him a cigarette?
I suppose I have been a little hard on the man. Here, I don't smoke anymore anyway. Give him the whole pack.
Oh, well, that's a fire. And what about
The
the
oven
oven?
in the kitchen is talking.
Is it now?
This doesn't surprise you.
Miss, look where we are.
I was going to say, look
I stopped
around
being
you.
surprised ages ago.
Why would that have been crazy?
Thanks
Alright.
for talking, Mr. Mitchell. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you, Miss Blackwell.
Hey.
It looks like a pack of cigarettes.
Yeah, but it's probably not, given where we are, and it's ghostly, manifestation-y things. Alright. Hey there, man, have cigarettes.
Joseph Mitchell wanted you to have this.
Ah, nice contribution to the Joe Gould Fund.
Alright, now, hey, you
Hello?
want to go with this fire?
I need to take...
Warm here. I stay too cold.
Right, but there's warmth in the cigarette as well now.
My hand goes...
No, I will leave me.
Alright.
Well,
Hey, Joe Gould, can you do something about the
Mr.
oven?
Gould?
She returns. Say, can you spare a few dollars for the Joe Gould Fund?
I'm afraid of...
Fair enough.
Alright, I mean, when you were given cigarettes, I was told that you were extra
I'd like
talkative.
to see that essay.
No, I don't care about the essays. Oh, unless I can burn them.
This handwriting... I don't think it's important.
Have I got them still? No, I don't. Alright. You're not talking
Mr.
to me
Gould.
about yourself.
I'm
Fair enough.
So, your cigarette.
liking your cigarette?
It's delightful. Here, feel free to join me.
Thanks, but I don't smoke.
You might as well keep it. When a man is rich, he can afford to be generous.
Indeed. Oh.
I'll talk to you later.
Sure,
Hold on 1 second.
It's burning, but it's not getting any short. If I was a smoker, I'd be in heaven.
Indeed you would, but right now,
Mr. Gould,
She would say,
I'm a...
fair enough.
show me your essays.
I'd like to see them.
Here you
Can I now burn your essays? No?
This handwriting... I don't think...
I can't do anything. Alright, okay. Alright, then I am going to use my cigarette on the light.
Is this warm enough?
Warm. Safety. The flame will carry me. Thank you.
Yeah! Now the dynamo will destroy itself.
That sounds ominous.
Is it the 50-foot head? Glowing
The
cigarette.
light got absorbed by this cigarette.
Alright, onwards. I mean, you say this is quite close to the end, but I'm not sure that it feels that close, because I've got to deal with this, and presumably Charles as well, unless
I
Charles
can't
is to be
explain
dealt
it, but I
with in
have
the
a
next
feeling
one.
that my time in this place is ending.
I'm breaking the link. It'll all be over soon.
Over. Yes. I can't say that I ever understood any of this, but I do know one thing.
What do you know?
Gould was right. We are connected. Every single person on the planet. It's a pattern so complex that we can't even begin to understand it. So don't try to understand it. Gould tried, and he lived a miserable life. Just live, and be happy in living.
Yeah,
Anyhow, you best get going. You got a job to finish.
Now, out the door. To safety, I guess. Alright, oh wow, the floor is fading out. Take us home.
This place is starting to fade.
That's good, right? Once this place is gone, the link is gone too. The killing will stop.
This means something to you, the killing.
She killed someone right in front of me. I want to stop that from happening again.
Imagine that. Genuine heart. Your predecessor was not graced with such compassion.
Predecessor? Do you mean Lauren? My Auntie Lauren?
We should not stay here. This place will soon
I don't think
cease to
that
be.
makes any difference. I mean, if somebody dies in front of you, you're probably going to want to stop the person who did it anyway, whether you've got heart or not.
It's broken! The bond is broken! I'm free!
Way to go, Red.
My head. I understand everything.
Everything?
I hurt people.
Yes, that was you. But look, whatever happened...
Now I can punch you in the head while you're not
Can't
looking!
do anything
Aha!
about it now. It's time for you to move on.
No. This should not have happened. He will not kill again.
No, you're right, he won't.
Hey!
Because he can't do... Oh, well, there goes Charles.
It's about time you got back here. What did you guys do?
I did it, Joey. I broke the bond.
Yeah,
I picked
you
up this
broke it
cigarette.
all right, and our friend just blew.
She did not enter the white light?
No.
Oh, that is a problem. She has free will and is loose in the world. With the power she has, who knows what damage she can cause.
Great, just
Look,
great.
we know where she's going.
I don't know who you are, lady, and I don't care. But just leave the spook work to us, okay?
I have little choice in the matter. I am bound to this plane. What happens next is up to you.
Wait!
Let's get out of here.
Where's my body? Aha!
Whoa.
Sleep on the
A
floor.
little dizzy.
Careful, kid. You've never been under for that long.
At least I'm alive.
Yeah, everything's peachy. There's a killer ghost on the loose, and it's our fault.
But we broke the link. She doesn't have to kill anymore.
You want to tell her that?
Who would she want to kill anyway?
I think she's going to kill Charlie Meltzer.
Oh, him. The guy who wants me dead.
Yeah, ironic as all get out. We'll sort it out later. Let's get going.
I don't know. Exactly. First let us oogle things before we leave. I don't know that we want to go anywhere, really.
Damn it. It's not working.
No!
All this ghost activity must have shorted out something. So sad. Well, I guess I can load an earlier save and then Google those, but we'll do that after we have completed this and see if the computer comes back up. You coming?
All right, I'm coming.
Yeah, I'm not sure whether I want to save Charles or not. Murderer. I mean, he was murdering these people for financial gain. He's not a nice guy.
Nishanti isn't home.
No. So much for always popping around whenever. Oh, there's only one place I can go.
The door's open. This can't be good.
No, it's very good.
Oh no. We're too late.
You stay back.
You need to listen, you dick.
Paul, what happened?
Where's Charles?
Something took him. I've never seen anything like it.
What happened?
The roof. She took him to the roof.
Let's go. There was a stairway down the hall.
Did Charles really kill people?
Yes.
Yes. I'm sorry.
I didn't know. I swear I didn't know.
I don't know. Maybe he could see the thing at the end here.
Give
I
me
don't
one
know.
reason why I should spare you.
Please, I'm not a killer.
Yes, you
I
are.
had no idea you were real.
I am
absolutely
as real
did.
As death.
I thought it was just wishful thinking.
No.
And just what are you wishing for now, false god?
No, it was not. You put my name on there.
Don't interfere. For over 50 years, I've been a slave to false guides.
Yeah, but you
none
did
have
that
been
to
more
yourself.
Corrupt and pitiful than this one.
Haven't you killed enough?
No.
I was just a
No.
tool. This
she
man
hasn't.
is the hand that wielded it. He used it against you. You want to spare his life? I have killed countless innocents, and my hands are stained with their blood. If I must kill, let it be one who deserves it. False guide, it is time to reap what you sowed.
No, please.
I can't believe I'm here trying to save you after what you did. You better be worth it.
I mean, I'm not. Oh, is she now? Without any voice acting, she's trying to kill him. Hey, Joey.
He looks different somehow. Intense, more focused.
I mean, I guess I could give you the glowing cigarette or something, but yeah.
It's done.
Yep, that's good.
God.
No, I'm good with that.
Have no sympathy for this man. His spirit has moved on. It's less than he deserves.
That could go away
All
now.
right, it's done. You did what you had to do. Now, why don't you take a hold of this and we can finish it?
You are the most guilty of all.
What?
What?
You know what you did.
Hey, get off! What are you talking about?
My death.
That was self-defense.
You must be held accountable.
Now you've done it. You might have had it bad before, but now you're on my turf.
Something is different about you. You're wrong. Everything about you was wrong.
You don't know the half of it.
Joey's
Joey's
tie.
tie is just lying there, glowing.
Well, let's pick up Joey's tie. And then, can I combine it with the cigarette? No, alright, let's try putting...
It's not glowing anymore. I guess whatever was inside has died.
Alright, okay, in which case...
It's not glowing anymore.
Stop
I
that.
guess whatever was inside...
Yeah, I know, I'm trying to get rid of that, grab the tie, and use it on the Countess. Maybe I can strangle her, or maybe I'm pulling her in. No? Oh, right, okay. When you put your hand back for a giant sweaty thing, please. There we go. Now get it.
Oof! Gotcha! Joey, not working.
Give her a punch, Joey.
She's too strong for you. What do you think you're doing?
Trying to save your butt.
So now, do I switch to Joey? Joey!
Get away from her!
Punch, punch, punchy punch. There we go. Yep, that's exactly what we thought would happen.
That's not what I meant to happen. Wake up, Red. Damn it, wake up.
No, that's exactly what I meant to happen. Go on to your final reward.
This place.
Or
The light. I remember.
destination, at
Just
least.
head towards it.
I went through once, and I was dragged back. It hurt. It hurt so much.
The link brought you back, but it's gone now. You understand? You're free. You don't have to hurt anyone anymore.
My mind is so broken. But here, everything is so clear. That man, Meltzer, he lives?
No, you killed him.
Perhaps that is justice. He will not kill again. I made sure of that. But you are right.
Yeah.
It is no longer my concern.
What do you mean?
That is what
Live
I
your
think about the
life.
glow.
Help the lost spirits of the world. Let nothing deter you. This work is more important than you will ever know. Goodbye, and good luck.
Presumably I will know at some point, hopefully.
Wake up, will ya? Wake up!
No, I refuse to. It's lovely
I'm
here.
not spending 20 years over another hospital bed. I'm not. Get up or I'll kill you, you hear?
Wow.
Thank God. You okay?
Fine. She's gone.
Gone? You sure?
Yeah, she went through the light. She's gone.
Good. Then I just got one question for you. What the hell were you thinking? I thought you were... Never mind what I thought. That was really stupid.
Yeah, stupid. I only saved your life.
I don't have a
I
life.
don't have a life to save.
Exactly,
You only
yeah.
risked your own.
Joey, I'm soaking wet. And I'm sharing a roof with a corpse. If I'm getting a lecture, I'll listen to it at home.
This isn't over.
Yes, it is. This is the end of the game.
No,
it's over.
this is crazy.
It's the only way.
Why change what isn't broken?
But it is. We can't keep blundering around like we have.
We stopped a killer ghost today. I wouldn't call that blundering.
It was pure luck. We just happened to run into her while doing something else.
So?
So think of what we could accomplish if people knew about us. People should seek us out, not the other way around.
What do you want to do? Put up a billboard in Times Square?
Maybe.
No. We've got a special place nowadays.
I mean, okay,
A
is
place
this
where
what's
you
going to
can
happen to
talk about all
Rose's
sorts
site?
of crazy things, and it's accepted as normal.
What's that?
The internet.
What, that computer box? No way.
Look, I've trusted you so far, right?
Yeah, I guess.
Then trust me. Just this once.
If we end up in a padded room, I'm going to make your life a living hell. You know that.
Well, that's not
Sure.
going to help.
Come on, pull up a chair. I'll show you what I have in mind.
No, don't. Sit far away from me, because otherwise the computer won't work. Alright, and there we go. Most disappointing thing of all, not being able to Google Countess Seagulls or the Dial magazine at the end. So sad. Indeed, next up is the Blackwell Deception. And although you cannot see this, I didn't know how long we had left on the game, so I've had it running in the background so that I could just switch over to it at any time. Not being able to Google Countess or Seagulls, not Countess Seagulls. I like this style, that they have a nice little portrait next to the characters that they played. I mean, obviously that would work in things with lots and lots of people, but yeah, it works nicely for here. Ah, that was you, was it? Okay. Play two parts, okay. Was that the same person who played it in the last one? I don't know. I would have to look back, but that's not something I'm going to do. Dave Gilbert again. It's the horrible, horrible person. I can't remember whether you were the last one there either, Dave Gilbert. I assume when they walk off the edge of the screen, then that's going to be the end of the credits. I don't think we've seen any sketch art yet. Yes, I think we might jump back into a previous save just to have a quick look and see if we can oogle things. Sweet, sweet, sweet coffee. Gets it. Thanks. Oh, look. And there we go with a Master Criminal into Oogle to access special features. Alright, well, let's see that.
The link is gone, but I still remain.
Oh.
How long have I been here, trapped between worlds? The others could not help me. Perhaps this new one will. She is just beginning to come into her power. I just hope she is strong enough when the time comes.
Dun dun dun! Oh, and it crashes straight out. Alright, okay, well, let's fire that back up again. No, not deception. And now you're going to be a weird angle where you can't see everything. Let's boot up the pub. And now we will oogle some things for the end of the game. Alright, so Countess Madeline. Nope. I think we googled Countess before. Yeah. What about seagulls? No. And was it Deal magazine or Dial? It was Dial. Dial magazine. Nope. Oogle. Thank you. No, nothing. Alright, now, Master Criminal. Bloopers, concept art, and references. Well, let's have a quick look. Oh, there's actually a Minetta Tavern. That's nice to know. Wait. I could have sworn that said of 8. Oh, they were real people. Well, who knew that? Nice. What have we got from the concept art? Everything's just fine! Alright. It's Frank Lyons. Maybe the fan will make an appearance in a future game. Ooh. Yes, indeed. Everything's just fine. Nick Stallman. Nice to have a concept set drawn of Joey Malone. Well, okay. And the first concept sketch is of Joey Malone again. Rosa Blackwell. Classist game later. Well, indeed. Not going to do the bloopers because that's just going to be... Yeah, here we go. Look, and the fact that you open with the magical racist, that is not a thing that you want to, necessarily be promoting. But yeah, we're not going to go through all of these and listen to everything that's here. We're not going to listen to any of those. Actually, no, we're still not going to listen to Joey gets called a naughty word. Alright, well, I don't have an exit card. I haven't made one for this. So, this is what we're going to be looking at. The special features page, while I am up here in the corner. I could move myself, but it's not worth it. So let me say, thank you all so very much for being here. I do appreciate each and every one of you. Good morning. You can take a nap. That's good. Anyway, I do appreciate each and every one of you, whether here, live and in person, or later on watching VOD. You taking some of your limited time to watch me play through these video games badly is very much appreciated. We will be back tomorrow. I am still uncertain what game we will be playing tomorrow, so it will be a surprise to everyone. Won't that be exciting? Yes, because we only have just over a week before Deathloop comes out, and I want to jump straight into that when it comes out. So we've only got, what, six things before that is released, so it has to be a reasonably short game. I'm not sure what we're going to put in there. Tuesday, of course, Point&Click Tuesday. We'll be picking up with the Blackwell Deception. Supposedly so, on the 14th, yes, of September. They have all their stuff geared up for it, etc. So we will find out when that comes out. And yes, the 14th is the date it was delayed until. Because it had a delay, but the 14th is its delay release date now. So there we go. And as I was saying, I appreciate each and every one of you. Thanks for watching. Until next time, everybody have fun. I have been Richard, and this has been LMTDTMFFR, or, say it with me now, limited time offer, no vowels. And you will all see the exciting stuff that is happening in the background while I switch over because of the way this is working. Good night, everyone.